Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 10 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 10-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 5 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 5-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
On the Bobcats Sports Network from Learfield, this is Montana State Bobcat basketball.
Inside, left-hand slam! What was that?
Brought to you by Door Tech, raising the door on quality. Montana State University, mountains and mines. And by Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Gillogly.
The final non-conference road game of the season is upon us as the Bobcats look to finish off this long road swing with a victory in the Big West. Hello, everybody. My name is Keaton Gillogly. A pleasure to be with you tonight as we get set for the Montana State University Bobcats coming in at 4-7 overall this year, taking on the Cal Poly Mustangs. Just a short, maybe quarter-mile walk from the football stadium as the Mustangs come into play at 5-6. They are 1-1 in Big West action, getting a couple of Big West games under their belt last week. All right, we got a great ball game on tap for you today. In just a bit, we'll talk with head coach Matt Logie as we get ready to go for this matchup at the top of the hour tonight. And we'll get you caught up on all the other Big Sky action as we turn the final corner and get into the last chapter of this non-conference season. The Bobcats will be home one more time before conference play begins. Montana State will be back home on Monday at 1 o'clock for a non-D1 game against Northwest. So that'll be their final non-conference game of the year. Then we got the little break for Christmas and the holiday. And then after that, we are on to conference play. The Bobcats will open up the Big Sky season at home this year. That'll be on January 1st against Northern Colorado. So tell you what, the conference season will start with a bang. Right now, Northern Colorado has only one loss. That came to St. Thomas, who the Bobcats beat at home now a couple of weeks ago. And they have gotten votes now in that mid-major poll as well. They're the teams in that poll. So Northern Colorado will open up that Big Sky slate at home, and then after that it'll be NAU on that Saturday at 6 p.m. So that's what the Bobcats have coming up over these next couple of weeks. Obviously, they'll have the Christmas and holiday break, but big opportunity here for Montana State. This is their final Division I non-conference game of the season. So, chance here for the Cats to continue to get things right as we barrel toward what's going to be an awesome conference season coming up for Montana State in the Big Sky. All right, a couple of news and notes here. Kevin Holden remains out for the foreseeable future here with an ankle injury, so no Kevin Holden today. No Waka Bach today either. He is out and will not play in this ball game, but it does sound like Christian King will return today. King has missed the last, I believe it's 4 games now, and it'll be nice for the Bobcats to get that wing presence in. We'll see what kind of shape Chris King is in. It was a lower body injury, so always tough to keep that conditioning up when you've had something that keeps you from running. So we'll see how Christian King returns to the Bobcat lineup, but certainly really nice to get him back today and start to get his feet underneath him. Because remember, this is a team that is filled with a lot of new players, and this is a team that is still trying to figure out what their regular rotation is, and that's difficult to do for any team, but it's doubly difficult when you've got guys coming in and out of the lineup due to illness and injury, and that's been kind of the case for the Bobcats here in the non-conference, already pulling the red shirt off Seth Almenrud, who had that massive game a couple of weeks ago now at St. Thomas. But we'll see how the Bobcats kind of ease into this thing, especially without having Waka and Bach today, which will be a big loss in the front court. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you our Mountain Hot Tub opposing team profile. We'll dive into our Kendall Ford keys to the game, and we will get you up to date on the out-of-town scoreboard as well as we get set for Montana State and Cal Poly today, the final D1 non-conference game of the season. We're stepping aside as we get set for Montana State and Cal Poly. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Don't miss Goldsmith Gallery Jewelers' grand opening event going on now in Bozeman. Goldsmith Gallery Jewelers is your destination for extraordinary jewelry and exceptional service. And now you can save up to 40% off store-wide, just in time for Christmas. Shop now and pay later with up to 60-month financing available OAC. While you're shopping, register to win thousands of dollars in designer jewelry giveaways. It's all going on now during Goldsmith Gallery Jewelers' grand opening event in Bozeman, across from Gallatin Valley Mall.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned and serves southwest Montana with 9 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
Getting ready to go for Montana State and Cal Poly today. It's the Bobcats and the Mustangs on the hardwood just up the road from the Gridiron, where these two programs met for football back in October. A victory for Montana State, and I know everybody's on edge around the Treasure State this week. It's only Tuesday, and it feels like we've got a lifetime before we get to that semifinal matchup at Bobcat Stadium, but a nice opportunity to kick back and maybe think about something else today as we get ready for Montana State and Cal Poly. And don't forget, women's basketball is in action on Friday night. That's going to be an 8 o'clock tip-off from Hawaii against Oregon State. Daniel Sally will have the call for that at 7:45. And on Saturday night, they're playing Hawaii in Hawaii at 6:30 p.m. Next home game for women's basketball is not until Thursday, January 8th. Against Eastern Washington. That will actually be after our first Cat Chat of the year, which comes up on Tuesday, January 6th. So that would be, just like it was last year, the day after the national championship game for football, if the Bobcats can do what they need to do to get there. So that will be our first Cat Chat. That will be at Montana's Ribbon Chop House. And, of course, we'll have both head coach Matt Logie and head coach Tricia Binford, as well as men's and women's basketball players there. So hope you get a chance to start coming out to that. That's Tuesday night, 6:30 at the Ribbon Chop House, starting every Tuesday on January 6th. All right, up next, let's go ahead and get into our Mountain Hot Tub opposing team profile today as we get set for the Bobcats and the Mustangs. We're going to break down this Mustangs team and see why they're going to be in hot water today. Brought to you by Mountain Hot Tub. Mountain Hot Tub is Montana's largest hot tub dealer since 1979. Your authorized hot spring spa dealer with locations in Bozeman, Butte, and Helena. Now, this is a Cal Poly team led by second-year head coach Mike DeGeorge. He comes up from the D2 ranks, also worked and played in the Division III ranks as well. So rare matchup where both head coaches have had experience at the D3, D2, and D1 levels. And for Mike DeGeorge, again, in his second year here at Cal Poly, did a nice job retaining a lot of talent. Cal Poly was one of the few programs across the country last year that did not lose a single player to the transfer portal. So a squad that did a real nice job of keeping everybody together, and now they are coming along sitting at 5-6. they have a lot of interchangeable pieces. Everybody is kind of about the same height in that 6'6 to 6'8 range. They play extremely fast. They score 83 points per game. They hit 11 threes per game, but those 11 three-point field goals come at 36% from the field. So they take a lot of shots. They are constantly moving and trying to move forward. So this game has a chance to be a very high possession game today. We'll see how the Bobcats handle that against what is kind of a long-ranging and very strong offensive team in Cal Poly. Hamad Musa out of Qatar, transfer from Dayton. He is the top scorer in the Big West at 20.5 points per game. They also have Peter Bandol, who's from Slovenia. He's another guy who's been very, very good at scoring the basketball. He's top 15 in the nation in three-point shooting at about 50% this season. He had a game earlier this year, Bandol did, where he hit 9 threes in a single game. So he's a guy who can get absolutely electric from the three-point line. So we'll see if the Bobcats defense stands tall today, and we'll see how this rotation continues to mesh as the Bobcats are without Waka Mbach today. No Kevin Holden. That is going to hold true here for a little bit of time. So Bobcats just a little bit banged up, but Christian King returning today. Nice to see the Washington transfer back in there. That seems like it'll be a big boost for the Bobcats, especially with his size and athleticism against this Cal Poly team that also is filled up with size and athleticism this year. This is a Cal Poly team that does have a few Big Sky teams on their schedule. They lost to Montana 90-82. They also lost to NAU 93-87. So it gives you an indication of how high-powered that offense has been. And then they actually have Idaho here on December 21st before the non-conference season finishes for all these Bobcat squads. So that's what they have on tap. So a nice common opponent. Right now, the schedule has been kind of all over the place. It's been a good schedule for a program like this. You get a couple of bye games at those big-time schools, which are fun but can be tough and hard to judge. But you do have really a handful of games here against common major opponents. And if you look at those levels, the Bobcats right now are 2-2 against fellow mid-major opponents. See if the Bobcats can end with a winning record against those types of schools. We're talking the teams out of the Summit League and the Big West. Can they end with a winning record in the non-conference against those equal opponents, those mid-major opponents? Taking a look at our Kendall Ford keys to the game, presented by Kendall Ford of Bozeman. First things first is going to be the Bobcat defense today. They are going to need to stand tall against a team in Cal Poly that averages 83 points per game. However, they also give up 86 points per game, so it kind of cuts both ways. See if the Bobcats can stand tall in that regard. And we'll see. I want to see this Bobcat offense as well just kind of play consistent throughout the game. We've seen some hot stretches. They gave up that big lead in the loss against Oral Roberts a week or so ago. So that was a tough loss for Montana State. We saw that offense get really, really cold in the second half. Pat McMahon struggled to score the basketball in that game. But overall, he's really been playing great ball, and if the Bobcats can have some of that consistent energy, consistent scoring on the offensive side, that will certainly be important because a quick 5-10 or 10-0 run, something like that in this game, and they can get away from you quick with the way Cal Poly can score the basketball. So we'll see if the Bobcats can stand tall on the defensive side and see if they can find some good consistency on the offensive end today. Do see a few Bobcat fans starting to filter in now. I'm spotting a couple of Gold Rush T-shirts around and some of that Bobcat blue and gold sitting over our left shoulder. Handful of California natives on this Bobcat roster. So nice to see some of the Bobcat fans in the house today down on the central coast of California. We're getting ready for the Bobcats and the Mustangs today. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on some other Big Sky stuff, and then we are talking with head coach Matt Logie as we get set for Montana State and Cal Poly. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle, and a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Stendhal. Let's start something great.
Local is more than where you do business. It's how you serve your customers and communities. And for us, it's why we do what we do. At Stockman Bank, we offer convenient, innovative financial solutions backed by the power of quick, informed local decisions. So you receive the services you need when you need them. We don't just believe in local, we are local. We are Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Visiting West Yellowstone during the winter is a rare treat. The snow-covered landscape, frozen waterfalls, and frosted trees create a surreal winterscape. You'll enjoy our renowned hospitality, authentic Montana cuisine, and unmatched recreational opportunities. We encourage our guests to recreate responsibly and plan ahead to ensure a memorable trip. Plan your experience at DestinationYellowstone.com or YellowstoneDestination.com.
Who's ready to experience Montana's high alpine like never before? This winter, Big Sky Resort unveils Kirkcliff, a stunning 2-story glass observatory at the summit of Lone Peak, surrounded by unobstructed views spanning 3 states, 2 national parks, and countless mountain ranges. The most thrilling part of the experience, standing at 11,166 feet on a transparent glass floor. Plan your visit to Big Sky and experience Kirkcliff, redefining what it means to experience Montana's high country. Looking for the perfect place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Bobcat win? Come on down to Rib & Chop House. We have locations in Bozeman, Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Livingston, where premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs meet unmatched hospitality. Starting January 6th, join us on Tuesday nights at 6:30 in Bozeman for great food and fanfare with the Cat Chat Coaches Show. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching with friends, do it with flavor. Rib & Chop House, proud partner of Montana State. Go Cats!
See every play, every big win, every Cats moment with the clarity you deserve. At Vance Thompson Vision, our team specializes in LASIK and cataract surgery to help restore and improve your vision. Because when it comes to cheering for the Bobcats, you don't want to miss a thing. Vance Thompson Vision is proud to be the official LASIK and cataract provider of Montana State Bobcat Athletics. Learn more and book your consultation today at VanceThompsonVision.com.
Back live in San Luis Obispo as we get set for Montana State and Cal Poly today. Going to be a good one as the Bobcats wrap up the D1 portion of their non-conference schedule. They do return home, though, on Monday, December 22nd against Northwest. That is a 1 o'clock tip-off at the Brick on Monday afternoon. Nice way to kick off the holiday week, the Christmas week, as we get back home for that. All right, taking a look around the rest of the Big Sky. Only one other game going on today. Northern Colorado, which right now is in a lot of ways the number 1 team in the Big Sky. They are hanging tough. They are at number 19, Texas Tech. And Texas Tech is leading 89-82. Northern Colorado put up 51 points in the first half. And they are in a fight at number 19, Texas Tech. So look out for Northern Colorado now. And this is the only other Big Sky game going today. All right, we're going to take a break. On the other side of this timeout, we're going to sit down with head coach Matt Logie, get into this long road trip, how the team is meshing with their rotation as it has changed multiple times with injuries and illness. But we'll hear how about all of that and get into the X's and O's of this matchup between Montana State and Cal Poly. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
Ready to upgrade your space? Choose the local experts at Futura Cabinetry Inc. With over 50 years of experience, no job is too small. From cabinets and counters to closets and full installations, we deliver exceptional craftsmanship at the best pricing in town. Come meet your neighbors at Bozeman's Best Cabinet Shop, Futura Cabinetry Inc. Quality, value, and experience you can trust.
Back on the pregame show, we're getting set for Montana State and Cal Poly today as the Bobcats wrap up this week-long road trip. Keaton Gillogly alongside head coach Matt Logie. And Coach, as we kind of get into the final turn of the non-conference season here, where do you feel like your team maybe has grown a lot, and where have you seen some of those big steps throughout the last 2 months now?
Well, I think, the non-conference portion of the schedule is really designed to, identify some areas of strength, identify areas of need, and develop some, identity going into conference play. I think the thing that excites us the most right now is we're kind of through the gauntlet of the high major road games. We've got 20 games left on our schedule. 10 of them are at home. 10 of them are on the road. It's kind of how a basketball team is supposed to be judged. You're not supposed to play 8 out of 11 games on the road. So we're excited. It's a fresh start, fresh opportunity. And, I think the things that have emerged very clearly is that, Jed Miller has been really steady at the point guard position. Pat McMahon is playing the best basketball of his career. We've had obviously some injuries the last couple weeks that have opened up the doors and opportunity for some other guys to step up and gain experience, and that's all going to pay dividends as we head into conference play.
Yeah, you mentioned some of the injuries. How you feel like the rotation and just how you're doling out minutes right now has kind of come together with that kind of changing things week in, week out?
Yeah, I think we're still working through that a little bit. When you lose somebody like Kevin Holden, it changes kind of the way you need to stagger your minutes, and I think we're still trying to figure out how to do that best and how to keep guys fresh, and obviously getting Christian King back will help add another perimeter body, and so it's but that's every season. You've got adversities and guys that are going to be coming in and out.
All right, well, let's get into this Cal Poly team tonight, and it's a Mustangs team that seems like they're kind of that true positionless, all kind of tall, all kind of interchangeable. What kind of style of play are they bringing out tonight?
Well, they play one of the fastest tempos in the country, really get up and down the floor, and half of their shots come from three, and so it's a high reward type of system, in which they can really get things snowballing in momentous ways, and they because of their reliance on three-point shooting, don't have quite as much size on the defensive end, but they have positional size. Their point guard 6'4". They have a lot of guys between 6'4" and 6'7", and so they switch a lot of screens and really turn the game into a lot of mano-a-mano.
Well, one of those guys you're going to be taking mano-a-mano today is number 10, Hamad Musa, who's the leading scorer in the Big West Conference so far this year. What's Musa doing to score the basketball?
Well, a really talented offensive player. He's very aggressive, can shoot the three. He's got good length. Because he can shoot the three so well, that allows him to attack the rim in transition and off of closeouts. And, he fits their style and their system really well.
Another guy, number 9, Peter Mandel, another guy who's thrown up some really big scoring numbers so far this year. What's he doing to score the ball?
Well, he's just a lights-out shooter. He can shoot threes in all ways, off the catch, off the bounce. He's got a really good step-back jumper to his left. When he does put the ball on the deck, he can get in the paint and is pretty polished as a finisher with shot fakes and pivots around the basket.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it. Going to be a good matchup between the Bobcats and the Mustangs. Coach, appreciate the time and the insights today.
Thanks a lot. Go Cats.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we're ready to go with our starting lineups and tip-off between Montana State and Cal Poly. For head coach Matt Logie, I'm Keaton Gillogly. This is Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, offer ends December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Quitting smoking, vaping, or chew isn't easy because nicotine is extremely addictive. Plus, everyone's different. What worked for me may not work for you. That's where Quit Now Montana comes in. And it's free. You get a quit coach and a custom quit plan tailored to you, including free nicotine replacement therapy, patches, gum, or lozenges. Bottom line, Quit Now Montana works. Time to make it work for you. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or go to quitnowmontana.com to get started today. Montana Department of Public Health and Human Services.
Local is more than where you do business. It's how you serve your customers and communities. And for us, it's why we do what we do. At Stockman Bank, we offer convenient, innovative financial solutions backed by the power of quick, informed local decisions. So you receive the services you need when you need them. We don't just believe in local, we are local. We are Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Debilitating joint pain can keep you from doing the things you love most. At Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, we take a holistic approach to your orthopedic surgery, combining state-of-the-art orthopedic capabilities with whole health optimization. We'll work with you to identify and address any medical issues prior to your surgery. Our optimized health approach ensures your surgery is just the beginning of a new, pain-free life. Explore more at bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success.
Echoing
to the cup, one-hand slam
from the brick.
And the brick is back to life.
And all throughout the great state of Montana.
Put it on the highlight reel.
It's time for Bobcat.
There's the juice.
Basketball.
Floats it up and in, and he beats the buzzer. To the cup, the rack-attack. Deep three, bang. Oh, baby. He backpedals, shaking his head, saying, you can't cover me. Rises and rattles the rim. Rattles the rim. A two-hand slam.
The best is yet to come.
Bobcat Basketball is brought to you by Town Pump Food Stores, proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild Series, and by First Interstate Bank, built for you. Tip-off is just moments away from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth. Here's the voice of the Bobcats, Keaton Gillogly.
We're ready to go. It's Montana State and Cal Poly today. The Bobcats and the Mustangs are ready to match up on the hardwood. Bobcats trying to finish above 500 against mid-major opponents heading into the final two games of this non-conference schedule. The Bobcats will be at home on Monday. All right, we are on the cusp of our tip-off. Let's get to our starting lineups. We begin first with the visiting Montana State Bobcats. It's Davian Brown starting in the backcourt along with Jed Miller sharing the point guard duties. Patrick McMahon and Jeremiah Davis join those two in the backcourt. And it is Chris Hodges in the front court today for head coach Matt Logie. On the other side for Cal Poly this evening, their starting lineup looks like this. Their leading scorer is Hamad Musa, the transfer from Dayton, who is averaging 20.5 points per game this season. Another big-time scorer out of Slovenia is Peter Bondel. He averages 17 points per game and is top 15 of the nation in three-point shooting. Another one of the guards is Caden Ward. He's 6'6", 210 pounds, averages 14 points per game. He's a one-time Big West Player of the Week. And Ali Asran is in the front court along with Austin Good out of Brompton, Ontario in the front court as well under second-year head coach Mike DeGeorge. Before our tip-off, let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. This is Montana State basketball. Keaton Gillogly with you from San Luis Obispo. We've got Kelly Freeman back in our network studios today, and we are about ready to go for Montana State and Cal Poly today. We remind you that pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the U.S. for a reason. It's instantly fun, easy to learn, but can take years to master, and Bozeman's state-of-the-art indoor facility is truly spectacular. 13 courts, a full gym and shower facilities with tons of space for private events and parties. Drop in and see what everyone is talking about. Take the cold out of winter and join the fun. Bobcats of the Road, blue uniforms today. Gold lettering on the front and back of the uniforms for Cal Poly in the home whites today. The kind of forest green font and numbers on the front and the back. We are ready to go. Azran is at midcourt along with Chris Hodges, and they stand on that interlocked gold CP with a silhouette of a Mustang in behind it on this floor, which hosts Big West basketball. A lot of hoops up and down the West Coast here for the Big West, and some good basketball in this league. Very similar conference, so great measuring stick game today for the Bobcats against the Mustangs. All right, we're ready to rock. The Bobcats are trying to finish above 500 in the non-conference, get major opponents. The ball is tossed in the air, and the tip is won by the Cal Poly Mustangs. And we are underway from Mott Athletics Center, which opened back in 1960. Kick out to the right corner, and that three ball is good. Austin Good, first-year freshman out of Ontario, his fifth three of the year, and the Bobcats fall behind 3-0 after the first possession of the day. Jed Miller has it out on the left wing, bounce into the post, knock free, and a foul. Caden Ward bumped Hodges, and Ward picks up his first foul of the day. 19:34 to go, first half. We are just settling into this one, just the third all-time meeting between these two programs. Miller looking to inbound with a lob, finds Brown out on the left wing. Brown throws it to Jeremiah Davis, out to Pat McMahon on the right wing, turns down to the right baseline, trying to post up on that right block. He draws a double team, and we got a jump ball, tried to jump up and pass it out of there, but Caden Ward was able to reach over and tie him up. Ball will stay with Montana State. We'll try to at least get a shot off. I haven't gotten a shot off on this trip down the floor yet. Inbounds pass coming from Jed Miller, looking, and he finds Hodges in the near right corner. Out to Pat McMahon, around to the top, 5 to shoot. Brown trying to turn the corner 3, down to the mid post 2, steps through, floats it up, airballed it. And Cal Poly has the rebound. They move from right to left as they usually do. Azran going to the rack, reverse lefty layup is good. Ali Azran, a freshman who comes in at 6'9", 210. Scores his first 2 points, Cats down 5-0. Brown hands it off up at the top, around to McMahon on the left wing. And off for Brown, top of the key with a lefty dribble into the lane. Put up to a right-handed runner up. No good, but he draws the foul. That one goes off the front iron. And Davian Brown will get a couple of shots at the stripe. On the line for Bobcats, 0, Davian Brown, shooting 2. Foul goes on Austin Good, his first. Couple of early fouls on Cal Poly. Free throw. Brown knocks it home. Davian Brown having a very nice year so far. The second leading scorer, 13.5 points per game. 76% at the free throw line. Crowd here trying to make some noise. Next free throw's up and good. The Bobcats are on the board as Brown knocks down a pair of free throws. 18:45 to go. First half, Bobcats trailing 5-2 against the Mustangs. Bondo throws up to the top of the key, around over to the right wing. Good, takes it back up to the top of the circle. Now takes it down to the mid-post, kick out right wing. Up to the top, 10 to shoot, step back topside 3. That's no good. Contested shot, offensive rebound. Osron pivoting on the left foot, goes up with the left hand and touches it home. Ali Osron, 6'9", 210 out of Egypt, has 4 early points, averages 5 a game. Bobcats with the ball. Miller turns the corner into the lane, kicks out for Brown, puts up a 3. That's no good, off the inside of the iron, and Cal Poly has the rebound, but a good look, good pass, and a good shot, just didn't fall. Ward on the drive. Gets stopped down on the left block by Hodges. Turns to the right shoulder, goes up and bangs it home. Caden Ward with his first 2 points. He's 14 a game. The Bobcats giving up some points in the front court right now. Remember, no Waka Mbach today. He is out. McMahon at the top of the key, hands it off for Brown. Picks up the dribble, throws around to Miller on the right wing. Miller surveys, gives it to Hodges, who goes right back to Miller into the right corner, working the baseline on the right side, throws out to Brown off a screen. 7 to shoot. Brown at the top of the key, 5 with the dribble. Picks it up with 4. Over to the right wing, Jeremiah Davis. 2, working that right baseline, scoops it up. No! And a shot clock violation. The Bobcats struggling a bit against this Cal Poly defense. So Hodges is going to take his seat. Jaden Stepp is into the game. Seth Amonrud checks in for Davian Brown. 17:24 to go, first half. Bobcats trailing 9-2 against the Mustangs. Cats all-time are 2-0 against Cal Poly, playing their 2 games back in the late aughts, 09 and 2010. Around into the right corner. Good, throws down into the post. Osron turns, hook, short. Jed Miller had the defense, giving up a lot of size, and the Bobcats get the stop. MSU the other way. Well, that was Jed Miller, who was at the disadvantage, but got a stop. Big man bounced down to Davis, turns, floats, good. Jeremiah Davis gets that thing to pinball in. The Bobcats down 9-4, 16:45 to go first half, and we got a whistle and a foul. Offensive foul on Peter Bondel. Kind of extended the arm on Jed Miller. Jed Miller bringing some juice on the defensive side. Man, it's been so much fun watching what Jed Miller's been doing for the Bobcats so far this year. He is the heart and soul at that Bobcat point guard position. Jed Miller, Southern California native, takes the ball up the floor across that silhouetted Mustang, and he is into the front court to set things up with the Bobcats down 9-4. 16:35 to go first half. Out to Stepp, trying to turn the corner down to the mid-post right side, draws a double team, kicks it out to McMahon at the top of the key, and he traveled. Got his foot moving before the ball went down. Jaden Stepp taking a little coaching from Matt Logie as he comes back down the floor. 16:28 to go, first half. Montana State trailing 9-4. Cal Poly will inbound over on that far right side. Guzman Vasilic is into the game. He's out of Uruguay. Cal Poly with the basketball. They take it down to the right baseline. Ward skips it around up to the top. Pump fake, working inside. Musa throws back out to the top of the key. Here's a 3. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by Amonrud. Bobcats into the front court now, trailing by 5. McMahon down to the right baseline. Back to the basket. Posting up, draws a double team, steps into the lane, kicks it out. Amonrud, open left corner 3. Yes! Seth Amonrud with his first 3 points today. Good find by Pat McMahon. Passed it out of that double team in the middle of the lane. And the Bobcats down by 2. And now we got a whistle and a foul as Musa started to drive and Jaden Stepp stepped in front of him and uses hips to restrict that motion. Jaden Stepp picks up the foul, and we will take a break, our first break of the day from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position courtside at Mott Athletics Center. On the go and want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country? Download the free Varsity Network app available on Apple and Android with new features this season. It's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. 15:52 to go first half. Montana State trails Cal Poly 9-7. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, equal.
Sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Montana State Athletics.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success.
Join Champs New Kids Club, presented by Building Clinic Bozeman. Your $50 membership fee gets game tickets, Bobcat gear, and more. Sign up today at msubobcats.com/champskidsclub. 15 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the first half. Cal Poly leading at 9-7. They've hit a lot of shots early. They are 4 of 7 from the field. The Bobcats trying to stiffen up on defense. But right now, Cal Poly is going to the line. Ahmad Musa going to the stripe. He's gotten in the line a lot. These will be his 69th and 70th free throws of the season. And he's 84%. The first free throw is a little bit short. Musa, the number 1 scorer in the Big West. They've played 2 conference games in the Big West so far this year. Bends to the knees, puts it up with a right-handed shot, and it bounces off the front iron and falls in. Ahmad Musa, the sophomore wing from Cutter, with his first point of the day. Montana State trailing 10-7. 15:45 to go first half. Drive and a slicing right-handed finish by Pat McMahon. Ooh, that was smooth. Pat McMahon with his first field goal today. Working out to the right side. Sealich goes to the top of the key, then around into the right corner. Trying to turn into the lane. Going up to the rack, laid up short. And the Bobcats have the rebound. That was Jed Miller with some very good defense on Peter Bondel. Bobcats with the ball up, or trailing by 1. Long pass to the left corner. Catch and shoot 3. That's good. Pat McMahon heating up. What a find from Jed Miller to Pat McMahon on that play, and a confident shot released by Pat McMahon. Bobcats have their first lead after that Wendy's 3 ball, and now it's tied up as Ahmad Musa slices in with an offhand finish on the left block. Bobcats and Mustangs tied at 12, 14:55 to go in the first half. Amonroud throws up to the top for Miller, around to Pat McMahon. Fakes the shot. Works his way to the mid-post, working on Musa, spins into a double team, kicks it out. Quick touch pass over to the right corner. Davis, 7 to shoot, down to the right baseline, gets out of traffic, 5. Out to Amonroud, 3. Amonroud down to the left block, 2. Puts it up, rimming, no, and a foul. Ooh, as Chris Hodges went up for the rebound. Hodges got the board, but apparently displaced his man, allegedly. Tough call there. Going against the Bobcats, Hodges picks up his first foul, and that's something to keep an eye out on with no Waka and Botch today. Big loss in the front court for the Bobcats. So for Chris Hodges, going to make sure, need him to stay out of foul trouble today. Cal Poly with the basketball. They work offensively to our lefts. Musa looking for room, penetrating into the lane, gets down to the block, floats it up, no, left it short. Musa goes down. The Bobcats try to push the tempo with a 5-on-4. Miller out to Amonroud, down to Davis. He's open. Right corner 3, rimming, no. Rebound tipped and won by Cal Poly. This game tied at 12, just under 14 minutes to go, first half. Plumtree throws up to Musa, moves left. Musa has it at the top, turns the corner into the lane, driving a kick up to the top of the key, into the lane now, and a block. That ball's going out of bounds, and it will stay with Cal Poly. Great job by Jeremiah Davis, who stayed straight up against Luka Tarlach and got that ball forced out of bounds. Excellent defense by Jeremiah Davis. Cal Poly with the basketball. They'll inbound underneath their own hoop, 12 to shoot, and a game tied at 12. 13:45 to go first half. Inbound into the right corner, catch and shoot 3. That's no good, and Christian King grabs the rebound. King just checked in on that last whistle. Good to see him in for the first time in 4 games. Pat McMahon, a drive, lay in. No, but he draws the foul. Going hard to the rack. That foul called on Guzman Vasilich. Vasilij with his first foul. And Christian King now playing in his 8th game this season. And has been banged up with a lower body injury over the last couple of weeks. That's a big boost for the Bobcats. King averaging about 10 points per game, 25 minutes a game as he works his way back. McMahon misses the first of 2 free throws. McMahon this year, 73% from the free throw line. By far has taken the most free throws on the team. Double the second most, which is Davian Brown. Free throw from McMahon. No good. Ooh, he missed them both. And Cal Poly has the rebound. 12-12. 13:30 to go, first half. Ball moving around the perimeter for Cal Poly. Handoff up at the top. Vasilij to the left wing. Got blocked. Oh, Seth Amenrud came in with the deny. Bobcats moving the other way from left to right. Christian King down underneath. Lays it in and one. And that is what the Bobcats have been missing. A guy like Christian King who can dive to the hole, and he's got a chance for that old-fashioned three-point play. Jed Miller head to the bench. Davian Brown into the ball game now for Montana State. Boy, that's some good, aggressive basketball. Kieran Elliott picking up the foul on the play. King trying to dial it up, puts it up, and got it to go. Christian King with 3 points in his return, the third-year sophomore. Bobcats leading 15-12 after that three-point play. 13:05 to go first half. Cal Poly and the home whites working offensively to our left. Bondel weaves into the paint, steps back out to the right wing, now pops and shoots. That three's no good. Long foot race for the rebound, and it is going to be Cal Poly ball. Good hustle over on that far side. Osron laying out and throwing that ball off the ankles of Pat McMahon. Good hustle all around. Now inbound in front of the Bobcat bench to our left. Thrown out to Bondel at the top of the key. Bondel working on Brown. Moves right, up to the top of the key. Back to his left, around a screen. Skips out to the right corner. Working into the paint. Elliott goes up with the right hand and lays it in. Tough finish by Kieran Elliott, the junior, transferred up from the Division II ranks. Toss into the post. Hodges makes the catch, runs into a wall and a double team, gets rid of it. Ball moving around the perimeter. Here's Pat McMahon, turn to the corner into the lane. Kick out. Here's Brown from the right corner. Steps inside and throws it off a Mustang. The Bobcats will inbound to the baseline. 12:21 to go first half. MSU up 15-14. Davian Brown down to the baseline to trigger the inbounds pass. Throws out to Pat McMahon to the right wing. McMahon taking it down into a posting situation. Double team comes, picks up the dribble, gets rid of it with a bounce pass out to King. 5 to shoot. Now we got a whistle.
3-second violation.
Oh, and a 3-second violation on Montana State. Interwest Moving and Storage is the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. Howie Keene into the ball game, the freshman from Texas. He replaces Pat McMahon, who's had the early hot hand. McMahon with 5 points on 2 of 2 shooting. Jeremiah Davis in. And Seth Amenrud off. So it's Brown run to the point with King and Davis as the guards. Davis and Keene as the guards. King, Christian King, and Chris Hodges as the 4 and the 5. 12 minutes to go first half. Into the lane. Ward pivoting, hooks it. No good. Wild, out of control shot. Howie Keene with a clean rebound. The Bobcats moving from left to right with under 12 to go in the first half. Brown moves the ball around into the left corner. And we got an offensive foul. An illegal screen on Howie Keene. Never came set. And Keene picks up his first foul. So the Bobcats with a couple of empty possessions with some controllable mistakes. We'll step aside from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position courtside in San Luis Obispo. 11:49 to go first half. Montana State leading Cal Poly 15-14. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Ready to upgrade your space? Choose the local experts at Futura Cabinetry Inc. With over 50 years of experience, no job is too small. From cabinets and counters to closets and full installations, we deliver exceptional craftsmanship at the best pricing in town. Come meet your neighbors at Bozeman's Best Cabinet Shop, Futura Cabinetry Inc. Quality, value, and experience you can trust.
Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Inc. and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
Whether it's game day or work day, Montanans count on strength, precision, and reliability. At DoorTech, we bring the same championship mindset to every garage door we install, service, and repair. Rooted in 6 generations of Montana grit and committed to excellence, we're proud to serve the Gallatin Valley and proud to cheer on the Bobcats. DoorTech, rooted in family, committed to excellence, focused on you. Come see us at our new location in Belgrade, 195 High K Street, or visit DoorTechMT.com.
We're back courtside at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. We remind you that not only is dairy delicious, but it also promotes health as well. Just 3 servings of dairy a day improves overall wellness and may reduce the risk of developing some chronic diseases. It's a quick, convenient, and economic way to make sure you are staying strong and healthy on and off the field. 11:49 to go, first half. Montana State leading 15-14 against Cal Poly. Massively important game for MSU. Finishing off the D1 portion of their on-conference schedule. Still one more home game on Monday, December 22nd, against Northwest. But they are even against even opponents. They're 2-2 against these mid-major opponents. Let's see if the Bobcats can get something done here against a good Cal Poly team that averages over 80 points a game. Mustangs with the ball, the home whites to our left. Bondel out on the right wing, throws up to Ward at the top of the key, triggers a deep 3. Oh, and it's good. Wow. Caden Ward was flat-footed and a mile behind the arc, and Caden Ward pours it home. Cal Poly back in front after that deep shot. Brown with a drive and a kick. Howie King tries to respond. That right corner 3's no good. Offensive rebound. Brown hands it off, and Jaden Stepp lays it home. Oh, that was smooth. Jaden Stepp able to finish underneath, and a terrific find by Davian Brown. We're tied 17 all. Just over 11 minutes to go, first half. Ward pestered. Throws around to Bondel on the left wing. With the drive, lefty dribble into the lane. Stops on the block, kicks it back out to Elliott. Back down to Bondel in the left corner. Working out on the left wing. Steps back, deep left wing 3. Rimming, no, bounces over the backboard and out of bounds. The Bobcats will take the possession back. And Montana State starting to stiff it up now on the defensive side. Bobcats going from left to right. Cats put themselves in an early hole. They were down by 7 in those first 2 minutes. This game tied right now, 17 points apiece. 10:30 to go, first half. Out to King on the right wing. Throws down into the right corner. Howie Keene works his way into the lane. Out to Brown. Catch and shoot 3. No good off the inside of the iron. And Cal Poly has the rebound, but that was a good look. Cal Poly now from right to left. Bondel moves it around to Musa, who hasn't done much. Picked up by Jeremiah Davis. Into the left corner. Osron throws up the top of the foul. Howie Keene, a little over-aggressive that time. Caught Bondel up top. Reaching out for that pass. It's okay. Well, Keene now does pick up his second foul. You know, one of the fouls of aggression. Just trying to get up, jump that pass, and lost the race to the spot of the ball. Inbounds pass coming. Out to the left wing, give it into Ward as Cal Poly sets up their offensive set. To the top, Ward slices down to the mid-post left side, now picks up the dribble, steps through, and lost it. Jeremiah Davis with tremendous defense. The Bobcats come the other way. King throws to Davis. He's into the lane, rises, lays it, good and one. Jeremiah Davis with a block on one end, and he comes down the other way, adjusting midair to get around a man trying to take the charge. Davis finishes with the left hand, and he's going to the line for one more. Brilliant play by Jeremiah Davis. Great job getting around Kieran Elliott, who was set But Davis moved around him, and it was a glancing blow. Easy call for the official. Second foul on Elliott. And Jeremiah Davis is going to the line trying to complete this three-point play and add to the Bobcat lead. Man, that's a good-looking play, especially doing it on both ends. Love to see that kind of hustle. Davis misses the free throw. The Bobcats starting poorly from the stripe today. Cal Poly has the rebound with 9:45 to go first half. MSU up 19-17. Musa has it up at the top. Gives it around to the left wing, into the left corner. Bondell gets into the paint. Got stripped. Jeremiah Davis again. Howie Keene picks it up. Out to Christian King. King has the dribble. Works down to the right baseline. Back to the basket. Down to the right block. Had the ball tipped out of his hands. Jump pass. Tipped. Loose. And stolen. The Bobcats turn it over. Back-to-back turnovers on both sides. Up the top. Musa. His three ball. No good. Long rebound. Davian Brown wins it. He's on the move from left to right, trying to pick up numbers. Down to Step. Going to the rack. Reverse layup is good. Davian Brown with a beautiful find again. And Jaden Step able to finish with the reverse layup. Brilliant work. Down to Musa. And a foul. Ooh, yep. Davian Brown and Jaden Step. One of those two had their hand in the cookie jar. And it's going to be Davian Brown who wins the lottery. Bobcats now on a 6-0 run, and they've done a great job slowing this Cal Poly offense, which is so dynamite this year. Mustangs, 2 of their last 10 after they started 5 of 9 from the field. Inbounds pass, catches made, layup, no, but a foul. Jaden Step bumped him. Ali Osron got free, and a mistake. Jaden Step picks up the foul. Osron lining it up at the free throw line. Bed to the knees. The right-handed shooter missed it. Cal Poly 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Bobcats are 3 of 6. The Bozeman Come On In Hotel and Suites, the proud sponsor of MSU Athletics, the Montana State Alumni Association. Come On In allows you to escape the ordinary while enjoying their numerous hotel and guest room amenities. Visit ComeOnIn.com to book your stay today. Next free throw's no good, and Christian King tracks down a funky rebound. 8:53 to go first half. Montana State is leading 21-17. Out to the left wing. Here's Pat McMahon. Draws the double team. Kicks it out. Christian King has it at the top. Kind of bobbled it. Gets it out to Jeremiah Davis. 8 to shoot. Davis with the dribble. 7. Skip pass to McMahon. 5. 4. On the left wing. 3. Down to the left baseline. Down to 1. Turns. Fades. And left it short. And another shot clock violation. I think that's the second for Montana State. Seth Amonrud back into the game. Christian King heading off the floor. Good to see King getting some of that run after missing the last 4 games. Montana Farm Boy 24 asking on YouTube if Cal Poly doesn't draw that well. And no, not usually. They average about 1,200 per game, so this is about par for the course for what they play in front of. Musa into the lane, pivoting on the right foot, kicks it out. And Cal Poly wins the contested pass. The Mustangs reset it at the top. Bondell weaves through along the free throw line, takes it out to the wing, now drives, kick pass along the baseline, knocked by Jed Miller, saved to Tarlach. He's at the three-point line. His shot no good. Follow no. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to Montana State. Chaotic sequence that time. Good hustle by the Bobcats trying to save that across the baseline a couple of different times. All right, we're going to step aside from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 7:55 to go in the first half. We got a good one. Montana State leading Cal Poly 21-17. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Looking for the perfect place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Bobcat win? Come on down to Rib & Chop House. We have locations in Bozeman, Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Livingston, where premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs meet unmatched hospitality. Starting January 6th, join us on Tuesday nights at 6:30 in Bozeman for great food and fanfare with the Cat Chat Coaches Show. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching with friends, do it with flavor. Rib & Chop House, proud partner of Montana State. Go Cats!
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at the MSU Bookstore, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. The MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org or on campus in the Strand Union building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at the MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase goes directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students. Go Cats!
Hey, Bobcat fans, your support through the Bobcat Collective powers NIL opportunities for our Bobcat student-athletes, helping them thrive on and off the field. Join today and make a real impact. We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. Montana State is leading Cal Poly 21-17 with 7:55 to go in the first half. Cats are on a 6-0 run right now. Pat McMahon leading the way with 5 points, and Davian Brown with a pair of assists in this first half as well. Bobcats are 2 of 6 from the three-point line. All three-point field goals are sponsored by Wendy's. Meanwhile, Cal Poly is 2 of 10 from the three-point line. They shoot a ton from deep. They average 11 threes made per game. Bobcats have the ball. They move from left to right, leading by 4. Jeremiah Davis out of the right wing. Has the dribble. Throws up to Miller and around to McMahon on the left wing. McMahon takes it down into a triple team. Bounce out to Miller, around to Davis, out to Almanrud in the right corner. He weaves into the lane, down to the left block. Kicks out the pass to McMahon, which got tipped, but McMahon makes a tough contested catch. 5 to shoot to Miller. Deep NBA 3. High arcing shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds. We got a foul as 2 guys got tied up. Who's it going to be? It's going to be number 21. I just don't know if it's blue or white. And it is on Whites. So it's on Luka Tarlach, his first. And the Bobcats drawing their 7th foul in this first half with 7:27 to go. So a 1-and-1 here for Chris Hodges, looking for his first point of the day. And a quick officials pause. One of the Mustangs was tying his shoes, so the official didn't mean to give the ball to Hodges yet. Now we're ready to go. Some of the cheerleaders trying to pump up the crowd. The free throw is no good on the front end of the 1-and-1. The Bobcats start 3 of 7 from the free throw line with a miss on a 1-and-1. Musa down to the right block as Cal Poly sets it up offensively. Try to turn the corner. We got a whistle and a foul. And Hodges just picked up his second foul. That was veteran play by Musa getting into Hodges. That's his second. And that happens in a flash. And that's the 7th team foul on Montana State. So Musa is going to the line. Hamad Musa, who played his freshman year at Dayton, played in 20 games. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Scored 26 total points, and now third-year player, second year here at Cal Poly. He's a long, rangy guy, a wing at 6'8". He's got a chance to be a really good player. Free throws up. And good. Musa now with 5 early points, averages over 20 a game. Bobcats up by 2, 7:25 to go first half. Hodges has picked up his second foul. Stepp and Howie Keene all have 2 fouls as well. Stepp into the lane, kicks it out to the left corner. McMahon skies to grab that pass with 2 hands. McMahon draws the foul. Musa, I believe, with a hand check. Yes. So they're calling it tight. Hamad Musa picks up the hand check foul. And Bobcats going back to the line with 7:02 to go first half, leading 21-19. Women's basketball is next in action on Friday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time against Oregon State. Free throw by McMahon is no good. The Bobcats continue to come up empty at the free throw line. Tarlach hands it off at the top. Bondell gets deterred, run off the line. He drives, lays it up, rimming and good. Peter Bondell, his first 2 points. He's number 5 of the Big West at 17 a game. Just picked up his first 2 now. With 6:45 to go first half, we got a whistle and a foul. And Bondell fell onto Almanrud. And so Bondell picks up his second foul. And Almanrud will go to the line as Davian Brown comes into the ballgame for Jeremiah Davis, who has had a couple of really hot stretches today. 6:43 to go. We're in the first half. In a tie game, it's 21-all. Amanrud on the front end of the 1-1 is good. Boy, that was badly needed. Bobcats starting 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Second of the 1-1 is up and good. So nice to see Amanrud knocking those down. He's got 5 points today. 6:40 left first half. Montana State back in front by 2 as Cal Poly has the ball to our left. Musa moves over to the wing. Playing catch from wing to wing. Now Musa steps into a left wing 3. Falls down, trying to draw the foul. And Pat McMahon has the rebound after the miss. Bobcats moving from left to right. McMahon with the dribble, driving a kick. Miller, head up. Takes it out to the right wing. Now moves right around the screen. Bounce pass to Pat McMahon. At the top. Takes it into the lane, down to the right block. Banks it off the glass and in. Pat McMahon with a tough adjustment midair. He's got 7. Cats up 4. 6:05 to go first half. Cal Poly with the ball to our left. Good into the lane. Kicks it out to the top. Driving down. Musa left it short. Trying to finger roll it up in front of the rim. The Bobcats have the rebound. Musa late to get up. Cats 5-on-4. Amanrud gives it off to Miller. He's open. Left wing 3. No good off the front iron. Fight for the rebound. We got a whistle and a foul. And that's Jaden Stepp. So Stepp just picked up his second. I had a mistake earlier. I had him listed with 2, but that now is his second. So it's Stepp, Hodges, and Keene now officially with 2 fouls each, and with Cal Poly being in the bonus. Cal Poly will go all the way down the floor to the line. Luka Tarlach from Belgrade, but not our Belgrade. No, Belgrade, Serbia, is at the free throw line of the front end. Is no good. The Bobcats have the rebound. 5:40 to go first half. Montana State is leading at 25-21 with the ball. Pat McMahon has the dribble. He's down into the post. Get past the left corner for Brown. Out to Amanrud and around to Miller at the top of the key. Miller still with the bounce. Trying to penetrate. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks it out for Stepp. That 3 ball's too strong. Bricked it off the window. Cal Poly with a rebound off a bounce. Down the right sideline. Cal Poly into the front court. Ball moves around into the left corner. Here's Good. Quick trigger 3 is through. Austin Good knocks it down. The freshman from Ontario. The Bobcat lead cut to 1. MSU with the ball to our right. 5 minutes remaining first half. Moving around the perimeter into the right corner for Miller. Takes it out to the right wing. Goes into the right corner. Brown, step back 3. Off the backboard, no. Amanrud got the rebound. Goes up, draws the foul. Left it short of the layup. But Amanrud will go to the line. Foul goes on Luka Tarlach. She picks up his second. Davian Brown walks over and gets some words from head coach Matt Logie. And Seth Amanrud's going to the line. One of the officials discussing things with the scores table right now. We remind you, if you're on the go and want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country, you can download the free Varsity Network app available on Apple and Android. With new features this season, it's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. All right, all good? They were getting something organized in the foul count. The first free throw is good. Amanrud at the stripe. 7 points so far for him. Amanrud got to the line a ton last year at Dawson Community College and hit 89% of his free throw attempts. Amanrud's second is good. So Seth Amanrud making a living at the line. 4:49 to go first half. Bobcats leading at 27-24 against the Mustangs, the third all-time meeting between these two teams. Cal Poly, of course, was a dominant Division II program for a long time. They have a men's basketball banner up here that lists conference championships, NCAA tournaments, and their one Final Four in 1981. They do leave out the fact that that was not a Division I Final Four in 1981. That was back when they were D2. Cal Poly with the ball. Bondell working out on the left wing. Throws up to the top of the key. Takes it to the right elbow. Ward now backs it out. Triggers a 3. Oh, that's good. Caden Ward. He's got 8. Just kind of backpedaled and took the shot. Cats into the front court. We're tied. It's 27-all. Miller pressured. Gets rid of it out to Davian Brown. Breaks a man's ankle. Steps to the left wing. Triggers a three. No. Ooh. Just off the front iron. And after he got some space, now good quickly the other way. Puts up a contested shot. Pat McMahon with good defense. That's no good. Bobcats have the rebound. Amonroud out of the right wing. Moves up to the top of the key. Goes down to the right corner for Miller. Skips it to the left corner. Out to the left wing. McMahon now. McMahon with a lefty dribble down to the mid-post. Pivoting on the left foot. Throws out to Amonroud. Around to Miller. Top of the key. 11 to shoot. Miller to the mid-post. Skip out to the left corner. McMahon. He's open. His three ball. Book it. What a long pass by Jed Miller from the right elbow to the left wing, and Pat McMahon makes it count with his second Wendy's three ball of the night. Cats back up 30-27. 3:28 to go in the first half, and it's bobbled out of bounds. Bobcats will get it back. Peter Bondo just kind of fumbled it. It goes out of bounds over on the far sideline, and the Bobcats will have the ball when we come back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 3:25 to go, first half. Montana State leading Cal Poly 30-27. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Whether it's game day or work day, Montanans count on strength, precision, and reliability. At DoorTech, we bring the same championship mindset to every garage door we install, service, and repair. Rooted in 6 generations of Montana grit and committed to excellence, we're proud to serve the Gallatin Valley and proud to cheer on the Bobcats. DoorTech, rooted in family, committed to excellence, focused on you. Come see us at our new location in Belgrade, 195 High K Street, or visit DoorTechMT.com.
Town & Country Foods is a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics. As a locally owned company, we believe the benefit of buying local helps support the local economies in southwest Montana. Our stores offer great selections of items you need every day, including organics, specialty foods, fresh meats and produce, along with incredible selections from our bakery and deli departments. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned and serves southwest Montana with 9 locations. Visit your local Town & Country Foods today. Go Cats!
State Bank broadcast position. Montana State is leading at 30-27 against Cal Poly with 3:25 to go in the first half. We remind you the Bobcat basketball is brought to you in part by Kendall Ford of Bozeman, a proud supporter of Montana State athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great. All right, we've got a scoring update. So I was right earlier. Jaden Stepp did have 2 fouls. He did pick up his third when we thought he had. And they had misapplied a foul to Jed Miller. So Jed Miller, 0 fouls. Jaden Stepp, 3 fouls. And Keaton, 1 point for being right on my board. All right, we're ready to go. 3:20 to go first half. Miller drives and kicks it. Christian King drills a left wing 3 coming out of the break. And Christian King has his first Wendy's 3 ball back from injury. Now a quick drive and a layup, no. Fight for the rebound. Ooh, we got a foul. You can hear the O coming from the Bobcat bench. And it's Seth Amonroud who picks up the foul as he was fighting for that rebound. I think the coaching staff liked the fight, but got the call against him. So this should be a 1-and-1. It was on the rebound rather, and Ward hits the free throw. So he's got 9 with 1 more coming. Caden Ward out of Stockton, California, up in the Delta of California. Next free throw's up and good. So Ward hits them both. Montana State leads at 33-29, 3:06 to go first half. Montana State has the ball to our right. Jed Miller takes it up to the top of the key. Gives it to Pat McMahon on the right wing. Around to Miller left wing. He's open for 3. No, off the front iron. Long rebound. Amonroud stepped on the sideline as he tried to save it. Good look, though, for Jed Miller. He was wide open. You want Jed Miller taking those shots. Still looking for his first score of the day, but Miller One of the better three-point shooters in the Big Sky so far this season. Cal Poly with the ball to our left. They trail by 4. Ooh, and we got a whistle and a foul. Offensive foul. Davian Brown went hard into the floor. Musa gave him a shove. And Hamad Musa just picked up his second foul. That's a big call. That's their leader. And Hamad Musa with 2 fouls. That's a big one. Got a pretty veteran officiating crew today. The Bobcats moving from left to right. Jed Miller at the top of the key, takes it over to the right wing. Hands off for Davis. Skip pass out to the left wing. Davian Brown bobbles it, recovers on a short hop. Takes it to the top, crosses over into the lane, draws 2 defenders, now falls away with a jumper off the inside of the iron, no good. Cal Poly the rebound. Mustangs moving from right to left, head of steam into the lane. Ward turns, hooks, left it short. Offensive rebound. Ward back up, good and one. Caden Ward having a nice day. Foul goes on Jed Miller, his first. Caden Ward heading to the free throw line. He averages 14 points per game. And he's at 12 now with another one coming. Got it. 13. 2:15 to go, first half. Montana State up by 1. Bobcats with the ball, 33-32 their lead. Jeremiah Davis out of the left wing, gives it to Miller at the top of the key. Goes back over to the left wing for Davis. Crossing over to the left elbow, looking for room, spins into a double team and draws a foul. Shot is no good. He'll get 2 free throws regardless. The foul, I believe, was on Caden Ward, his second. Yep. So Davis going to the line for 2. Montana State led by Pat McMahon today. He's got 10 points. Christian King, in his return from injury, has 6. Seth Almenrud has 7. He's done the bulk of his heavy lifting at the free throw line today. Davis from the stripe. It's good. Good to see. Jeremiah Davis now with 5 points. I think he's got some friends and family in the stands today. He's a SoCal LA kid. Christian King tucking in his navy blue jersey now. And that was a momentary pause. With 1:59 to go, first half, Montana State looking to add to a lead. Davis exhales. 2 dribbles, spins the ball in his hands. 2 more dribbles, spins it in his hands, bends at the knees, puts the free throw up. Got it. Jeremiah Davis with 6 points today. Good to see him knocking down both of those free throws. And the Bobcats extend their lead to 3. Cal Poly with the ball to our left. Out to Musa, playing with the 2 personal fouls right now. Gives it to Vasilic. Takes it deep, catch and shoot 3. That's no good. Fight for the rebound, and 1 over the baseline to Cal Poly. Bondul into the lane, pivoting, working on the post, puts it up, out of control, got his own rebound, back up, good and 1. And Jed Miller just picked up his second foul. So they're calling it tight, and Miller frustrated getting that called against him. It's been consistent, and Bondel is going to the line. Coach Logie getting his 2 cents in, and that free throw is good. 1:34 to go, first half. We're tied after Bondo put up 2 free throws and knocked them both down. MSU orchestrating offensively. Up to McMahon, takes it into the lane, kicks out to Amonroot, turns the corner, down to the mid-post, throws out to the left wing. Christian King slicing down to the left block, jump pass out to the right corner. Jeremiah Davis draws the foul. Barreling into the lane, draws the foul on Guzman Vasilic. His second foul. Coach Logie getting a word from the officials to just calm down a little. These officials doing a nice job kind of trading coach off from one to the other. Davis back to the line, trying to break the tie late in the first half. First free throw is good. Nice to see. Got after a slow start at the free throw line, starting to knock them down now. They began the game 3 of 8 from the free throw line, which isn't going to get it done. Davis setting it up again. With 1:14 to go in the first half. Puts it up and puts it home. Jeremiah Davis perfect on his last 2 trips to the line. He's got 8 points in the first half. Montana State back up by 2, and it's tied quickly the other way. Caden Ward with a crafty finish. He's up to 15 points today. This thing's tied at 37 all. 1 minute to go first half. Davian Brown into the lane. Kick out to the right corner. King pumps the 3. Works the baseline. Throws to McMahon. Topside 3. In and out. Amenrud in traffic comes away with it on the rebound. Back up. Good. And 1. How about Seth Amenrud deep in the trees and forest of Cal Poly's bigs? And Amenrud going to the line trying to complete this 3-point play. Man, that's some good work underneath. Free throws up and good. I believe that's the 3rd foul on Peter Bondell. Bondell has it out of the right wing. Trying to post up on Amenrud. Kicks it out to Ward. Catch and shoot 3. That's no good. Rebound. Foot race. 1 by Cal Poly in the right corner. Bondell double team. Kicks it out to the right wing. Around to the top. Vasilich with a 3. Way downtown, and it's good. And a timeout called by Cal Poly. Man, that was way on out there. Guzman Vasilich is a 38% shooter from beyond the arc. A scraping at 3 to tie this thing at 40. 23 seconds to go first half, 40 points each. So 23 and a half seconds to go. Apparently it was not Bondell's 3rd foul. Apparently he's just got the 2. But Cal Poly in some serious foul trouble. They've got 6 guys. Yeah, 6 guys with multiple fouls in the first half. 3 to Jaden Stepp, 2 to Chris Hodges, 2 to Howie Keene on the Bobcat side. So foul fest in the first half, 24 combined fouls. See every play, every big win, every Cats moment with the clarity you deserve. Advanced Thompson Vision, our team specializes in LASIK and cataract surgery to help restore and improve your vision. Because when it comes to cheering for the Bobcats, you don't want to miss a thing. Advanced Thompson Vision is proud to be the official LASIK provider of Montana State Bobcat Athletics. Learn more and book your consultation today at advancedthompsonvision.com. Shot clock dark, 10 seconds left in the half. Montana State and Cal Poly tied at 40. Davis with 7 seconds left, lost the ball, run the other way. Austin good in transition to the cup, lays it, no, and a late foul on McMahon. McMahon's first, and the Bobcats give that possession away in a tie game. Killer stuff. Just a turnover at the top and a transition foul. Coach Logie's beside himself. Free throw's no good. Walks over to the official to get a word. Laughing at the conversation between Logie and our officials. Next free throw is good. Logie thinks it wasn't a foul. The official says it's clear as day. And Logie's still having a word with the official right now. And then he's back into the huddle. All right. So the Bobcats give up 1 point on that bad turnover at the top of the key. They use the timeout here, trailing 41-40. So it went from a situation where it was tied and Montana State could run that final 10-second offense to a situation where you turn it over, give up a fast break foul, 1 point at the line, and now you've got 1.3 seconds to go the length of the floor. Those are the little things that can kill you in a tight, evenly matched game like this. All right, Howie Keene will throw this thing in from the baseline. Baseball pass ahead. It's caught by Hodges. Hands it off for Amonroud, who floats it. No. And the first half comes to a close. I don't know. The Cats made the catch. Even got a pass off in that 1.3 seconds. I don't know if it would have counted, but Montana State did have a chance there at the end of the first half. All right, let's step aside. We're at halftime. Montana State trailing Cal Poly 41-40. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Who's ready to experience Montana's high alpine like never before? This winter, Big Sky Resort unveils Kirkcliff, a stunning 2-story glass observatory at the summit of Lone Peak, surrounded by unobstructed views spanning 3 states, 2 national parks, and countless mountain ranges. The most thrilling part of the experience, standing at 11,166 feet on a transparent glass floor. Plan your visit to Big Sky and experience Kirkcliff, redefining what it means to experience Montana's high country.
With friendly customer service and an outstanding location near Montana State University and the base of the Bridger Mountain Range, Country Inn & Suites by Radisson is the perfect place to begin your Bozeman adventure. Country Inn & Suites offers a hot and delicious Be Our Guest breakfast buffet each morning. Free Wi-Fi is available throughout the property, and we have a business center and meeting rooms. Our indoor pool and hot tub is a great way to relax after a day of fun, and the on-site fitness center will keep your workout goals on track. We have spacious king and double queen suites with a full-size sleeper sofa available, and every room in Country Inn & Suites is smoke-free. Reserve your room today.
Looking for the perfect place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Bobcat win? Come on down to Ribbon Chop House. We have locations in Bozeman, Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Livingston, where premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs meet unmatched hospitality. Starting January 6th, join us on Tuesday nights at 6:30 in Bozeman for great food and fanfare with the Cat Chat Coaches Show. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching with friends, do it with flavor. Ribbon Chop House, proud partner of Montana State. Go Cats!
Visiting West Yellowstone during the winter is a rare treat. The snow-covered landscape, frozen waterfalls, and frosted trees create a surreal winterscape. You'll enjoy our renowned hospitality, authentic Montana cuisine, and unmatched recreational opportunities. We encourage our guests to recreate responsibly and plan ahead to ensure a memorable trip. Plan your experience at DestinationYellowstone.com or YellowstoneDestination.com.
All right, we got a seesaw affair here in San Luis Obispo. Montana State trailing 41-40 against Cal Poly right now, but we've seen 6 ties and 3 lead changes in this first half, so it has gone very back and forth. Now, we don't have full updated stats yet. I can get you some of the individual numbers for the Bobcats. Pat McMahon leading the way with 10 points. Jeremiah Davis third for the Cats with 8 points. He's done some good lifting at the free throw line. Seth Amonroud with 9 points. He's also done a lot of work at the free throw line, knocking down 5 free throws so far in the first half. Jaden Stepp has 4 points. Christian King, in his return from injury, has 6. Davian Brown with 2. 0 points for Jed Miller. He had a couple of good looks. They just did not fall for Miller, so we'll see if he gets going. You imagine he will when we get to the second half. On the other side for Cal Poly, they also had a boatload of foul trouble today as well, including Hamad Musa, their leading scorer. Averages over 20 a game. He had 5 points in that first half. Austin Good had 7, but the leader was Caden Ward, who had 15 points in that first half, hit a couple of 3 balls. Kid who's a second-year sophomore. He was going to redshirt last year, but Caden Ward, they pulled his redshirt, and he ended up playing in 23 games and scored like 7 points a game. So he's a good player, averages 14 a game, but he had 15 in the first half. We'll see the Cats can slow him down without allowing some of these other very good scorers to get going. Pat McMahon played strong and with confidence once again. We'll see if Jed Miller gets going as well in the second half. He's really been one of the more consistent guys for Montana State. We'll see, I'm sure, Jed Miller come out knocking down some shots and getting hot in the second half. Are you ready to quit smoking, vaping, or using tobacco? QuitNowMontana.com is here to help with free personalized tools and support anytime you need it. You can connect with trained coaches, get tips that work, and find the motivation to keep going. Thousands of Montanans have quit, and you can too. It's free, it's confidential, and it works. Visit QuitNowMontana.com today and start your journey to a healthier you. All right, we'll take a break. We've got about 10 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Cal Poly leading Montana State 41-40. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Ready to build your brand? Think Ink outside the box for your complete branding solutions. Located in Bozeman, Montana, we offer a full print shop for banners, signs, wraps, trade show booths and graphics, promotional products, and much more. If you can think it, we can ink it. We are a proud supporter and corporate sponsor of the MSU Bobcats. Like us on Facebook to see some of our cat wraps. Ready to build your brand? Think Ink and call us at 406-922-6462 or visit us on the web at inkoutside.com.
Qdoba Bozeman is a proud partner of the Montana State Bobcats. Make your winning play at Qdoba. Show your spirit with your own salad, quesadilla, bowl, burrito, or nachos, and all your favorite toppings. Score big and add free guac and queso to your entree anytime, any day. Hungry yet? Stop by Qdoba at 855 South 29th Avenue right after the game for the ultimate flavor MVP.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins Lumber believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins Lumber, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Montana State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Intermountain Health, formerly known as SCL Health in Big Sky Country, is proud to be an official health partner of Montana State Athletics. We're at the half, and Montana State is trailing 41-40 against Cal Poly right now. All right, let's take a look at some of the other scores at the moment. And, boy, a heck of a game in Texas. Look out for those Northern Colorado Bears. Northern Colorado falls at number 19, Texas Tech, 101-90. They lose by 11, but put up over 50 points in the first half. Brock Wisney had 29 points in the game. And on the other side for Texas Tech, a former Big Sky player out of Eastern Washington, who was the preseason newcomer of the year in the Big 12, Lawan Watts, scored 36 points in that win for number 19 Texas Tech. Watts went 12 of 13 from the field and 9 of 11 from the free throw line. So heck of a battle for the Northern Colorado Bears at number 19 at Texas today, and that makes Northern Colorado look a little more like the real deal. They have had a heck of a non-conference season so far. Some of the other top 25 scores today. Number 9, Michigan State beat Toledo 92-69. Number 1, Arizona on their way to a win late in the second half, leading Abilene Christian 90-59. Number 20, Tennessee put it on number 11, Louisville 83-62. That was number 20, Tennessee against number 11, Louisville. Heck of a game over there. Number 3, Duke stays undefeated. They beat Lipscomb 97-73. They're now 11-0. BYU beat up Pacific. BYU is number 10 in the nation. They win that one 93-57. So those are some of the other more interesting scores around top 25 basketball. Looking ahead around the Big Sky, handful of games tomorrow. Weber State's at Utah Valley. That'll be a good one to keep an eye on. Montana's at home against Montana Tech. Portland State is at Colorado, and Eastern Washington is at Washington State. So those will be two good crossover games to keep an eye on for tomorrow. All right, we're taking a break. Cal Poly leading Montana State 41-40 at halftime. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Debilitating joint pain can keep you from doing the things you love most. At Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, we take a holistic approach to your orthopedic surgery, combining state-of-the-art orthopedic capabilities with whole health optimization. We'll work with you to identify and address any medical issues prior to your surgery. Our optimized health approach ensures your surgery is just the beginning of a new, pain-free life. Explore more at bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, ooh, pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, yeah.
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids, and adults can also be kids, and new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby, top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
Toyota is a proud partner of Bobcat men's basketball. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. We're at the half, and Cal Poly is leading Montana State 41-40. So we've got a tight one today. The Bobcats are sitting at 4-7. Cal Poly is 5-6. Cal Poly playing their third of 4 Big Sky opponents. They lost to Montana and NAU, both by single digits. They still have Idaho coming up at the end of the month before conference play begins. So Bobcats trying to hand a loss to Cal Poly, become the third Big Sky team to beat them. See if they get this thing done in just a bit. But first, one more timeout before the second half begins. Montana State trailing Cal Poly 41-40. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive 5-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
At Williams Homes, we're more than builders. We're family. For over 30 years, our name has meant quality, care, and homes built to last for generations. Because buying a home isn't just about today. It's about your future. Right now, we're locking in prices on move-in ready homes. No surprises, no shifting costs. Plus, for a limited time, get flex cash for closing costs, upgrades, HOA fees, or a rate buy-down. Your dreams deserve a strong foundation. Williams Homes, built by our family for yours. Visit WilliamsHomes.com.
We're at the First Interstate Bank broadcast position at the Mott Athletics Center on the campus of Cal Poly. Bobcats trailing 41-40 as we get ready for the start of the second half at First Interstate Bank. It's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you. Member FDIC. All right, before we start the second half, let's pause 10 seconds for our network station identification. This is Montana State basketball. Keaton Gillogly with you as we get ready for the second half. Kelly Freeman is our producer back in the studios today. Pat McMahon and Seth Amenrud led the way with 10 points each through that first half. And on the other side, it was Caden Ward who had 15 points for Cal Poly in the first 20 minutes. The Bobcats were -5 on the glass. Cats committed 12 fouls. Cal Poly committed 14 fouls. MSU shot 41% overall, 27% from three. They hit 4 Wendy's 3 balls, and 71% from the free throw line. Cal Poly went 39%, 31, and 62 from the field, from the three, and from the free throw line. Cal Poly inbounds the basketball, and they move from left to right in the home white uniforms. Bondell is setting it up and moves it around into the left corner. Musa bounces it down into the left block, backing in and backing down on Hodges. Pump fake, turns, lefty hook, swirls, no. And Hodges has the rebound after getting the stop on Ali Azran, the Egyptian. Bobcats with the basketball to our left. Jed Miller takes it out to the right wing. Skip pass to the left corner, Davian Brown. Throws it around to McMahon, back to Brown. Brown with the dribble, steps back, tries a three. That's no good. Front iron. Miller the rebound, put back, no. And then a foul. Jeremiah Davis picks up the fouls. He was fighting for the rebound, his second. Cal Poly with the ball. They work to our right. Rundell, bounce pass out to the right wing, around to the right corner. Azran works down to the right baseline. Backing in on Hodges. Throws out to the left wing, around to Musa at the top, 10 to shoot. Musa into the lane, steps through, forces it up. Oh, and he got it to go. His back was to the basket as he twirled around with a circus hook. 7 points for Hamad Musa. Bobcats with the ball trailing by 3. Jed Miller gives it to Pat McMahon. Hands off for Davian Brown. Over to Miller on the right wing. Miller with the dribble, directing traffic. Chest pass to Brown. He works inside, gets down to the left block, kicks it out. Miller open, topside three. Back iron, no. Fight for the rebound, and won by Montana State. Got a weird hop, and the Bobcats get to go back to work. McMahon out on the left wing. Turns into the lane, goes to the rack, floats it up. Good and one. Little flex out from Pat McMahon. Showing some of that big-bodied strength. And that's Musa, who just picked up his third. Oh, that's a big call. McMahon now with a dozen. And he goes to the line looking to add one more. And he does. So McMahon up to 13 points today. And we are tied after the McMahon three-point play. It's 43 all with just over 18 minutes to go in the game. Ball moving around the perimeter for Cal Poly. Up to good. Triggers a quick three. Back iron, no. Long rebound. Tip. Jostled one by Cal Poly. Musa throws up to Bondol. Moves to the left wing. Steps back. Fires a left wing three. And it's good. Ooh, that is deadly. Peter Bondol now with 7. He's 50% from the three-point line this year. Dials it up for the long range that time. Bobcats with the ball. Hodges down to the post right side. Draws the double team. Kicks it out. Around to McMahon. Into the left corner. Brown. Open three. That is no good. Hit the rim and backboard. Offensive rebound by Hodges. Around to Brown. Left corner again. Oh, yeah. The offensive rebound by Chris Hodges. The assist by Pat McMahon. And the Wendy's 3-ball from Davian Brown. Tied again. It's stolen. Jed Miller in transition. Slows it down. Transition. Right wing 3. Bang! Jed Miller, welcome to the score sheet. At long last gets his first bucket. He was getting frustrated, and it was own defense that turns into a 3. Cal Poly with the ball, just over 17 minutes to go in the second half. Musa lost the dribble, recovers out in the left wing. Turns right to the wing on the right side now. Bodied up by Jeremiah Davis. Getting himself inside. We got a whistle and an offensive foul. How about that? Jeremiah Davis putting the seatbelt on. Oh, that's how you lock him down. That is some big-time basketball by Jeremiah Davis. And that is the 4th foul on the leading scorer, Hamad Musa. Man, that's a big play. What defense by Jeremiah Davis. Bobcats on the move from right to left. 16:44 to go in the game. MSU up by 3. Bobcats up 49-46. Pat McMahon spins in the lane. Going to the rack. Righty layup. It's good off the glass. What a shifty move by Pat McMahon. Cats up 5. Ward around to the left wing. Osron taking it down into the lane. Pivoting on the left foot. Floats it up. No. Left it short. Tipped out of bounds. And, thought that was going to Montana State. Thought that was Osron that reached over and knocked it away. But Cal Poly will have the basketball. 16:20 to go in the game. It's Montana State 51, Cal Poly 46. Inbounds pass coming for the Cats, for the Mustangs underneath their own basket. And Tarlatch working it on Hodges. Pivoting around, gets rid of it. Good job by Hodges to deter the shot. Vondell moving left around a screen, and they call the foul. Davian Brown picks up his second.
Bobcat number 0, Davian Brown, his second. Team second.
That was a foul fest in the first half. Starting to see some now. Amonrud getting ready to check in for Montana State. Vondell driving a kick out to the left wing. Here's Ward down to the right block, working on McMahon. Pivoting and kicks it out. Vondell slices, bounce pass up to the top. Ward recovers, 5 to shoot. Tarlatch into the lane, pivoting with 2, hooks it up with the left hand. Ooh, he got it to go. Tarlatch somehow, some way, found a way to get that to fall. Montana State up 51-48, 15:45 to go in the second half. Out to Miller, catch and shoot 3. Boom! Jed Miller is hot. His second 3 of the second half. All 3 balls sponsored by Wendy's. Montana State starting to open up just a little bit of a lead now, leading by 6. Oh, and it's passed out of bounds. Good, just bobbled it right out of bounds. An unforced turnover. Bobcats have the ball, the lead, and the momentum with 15:25 to go in the second half. It's Montana State 54, Cal Poly 48. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
Ready to upgrade your space? Choose the local experts at Futura Cabinetry Inc. With over 50 years of experience, no job is too small. From cabinets and counters to closets and full installations, we deliver exceptional craftsmanship at the best pricing in town. Come meet your neighbors at Bozeman's Best Cabinet Shop, Futura Cabinetry Inc. Quality, value, and experience you can trust.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built, Bryant's Heating and Cooling Systems, Bryant, whatever it takes, Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning, Carrier, turn to the experts, Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time, Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces, and NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built.
At Northwestern Energy, we're committed to helping all of our service areas thrive.
Because these communities are more than just spots on a map, they're our homes too.
From hosting charity events and funding local scholarships,
to leading economic development projects, we'll continue to donate our time and resources
to help deliver a bright future for everyone.
For more information, visit northwesternenergy.com/inyourcommunity.
Know what's below. Tap, click, or call 811 before you dig. Brought to you by Montana, 811.org. 15:25 to go, second half. Montana State is leading Cal Poly 54-48. We're at the first Interstate Bank broadcast position. Jed Miller's starting to get hot. He has knocked down a couple of Wendy's 3 balls in the second half after a scoreless first half. And Jeremiah Davis tucking in his jersey as he checks in and gets ready to go. Seth Ammanrud into the game. It's Davis, Miller, Hodges, Ammanrud, and McMahon on the floor for Montana State. Got a good one today. Pat McMahon leading the way with 15 points for MSU, and Ammanrud has 10. Here's McMahon down inside, hops through 2 defenders, bangs it off the glass with a reverse right-handed layup. That's some big league ball by Pat McMahon. Cats up by 8. Ooh, that looked like a carry. Bondell has it still at the top. He second-guessed a pass. Kick into the left corner. That 3 is no good. Fight for the rebound. 1 by Cal Poly, and that's laid in by Tarlach. MSU moving from right to left. Jed Miller has the basketball. Throws into the right corner. McMahon works the right baseline, skips it along to Davis, curls down to the mid-post, and draws the foul. Troy Plumtree picking up the foul. The Bobcats will inbound. 14:40 to go. We're in the second half. Cats with the ball up by 6. Into McMahon down to the left block. Steps through 2 defenders. Bounces it off the window again. And through. And Pat McMahon has 19 as the Cats extend their lead to 8. Pass tipped and out of bounds by Jeremiah Davis. All right, now the Bobcats starting to show themselves as the aggressor. And Cal Poly will inbound underneath the hoop. Tarlach gets it in with a bounce pass down to the mid-post. Backing in and backing down. Plumtree puts it up with a left hand, no good. And a foul as 2 guys were going after that loose ball. And let's see where they're going to go with this. It looks like Ammanrud is maybe getting hooked. Right now they're going to put this foul on Ammanrud, and that's the way they're going to stick to it.
Seth Ammanrud, his second, team third.
So 14:22 to go in the game, and the first free throw is no good. That foul on Ammanrud was his second. Amsterdam Meat Shop, proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics and the Gallatin Valley. Next free throw is good. So Kieran Elliott splits the pair. He's got 4. 14 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. MSU up by 7 with the ball. Pat McMahon heating up, works his way down into a double team on the left block. Ball moved around the perimeter. Ammanrud slices down, lost it, recovers the ball down to the baseline, throws it back out to reset with 10 to shoot. Here's Davis crossing over, hops, passes to Miller on the left wing, 4 to shoot. Miller to his right 3, out to McMahon. He's left open for 3. No, it's off the front iron, and the rebound grabbed and then stolen away by Jed Miller. The Bobcats get the steal into Hodges. Kick out, Davis, right corner 3. In and out. And the rebound grabbed by Cal Poly. Great hustle, though, by the Cats. Shot just didn't fall. Now Plumtree the other way. We got a whistle. And they just called a foul on Jeremiah Davis for the defense. He's a little frustrated with it, so he just kind of walks away. Right way to do it. You don't say anything, just walk. Third foul on Davis. That was a lot of ball. And they're going to say that was in the shooting motion. Wow. All right. Tough. I understand he was taking the ball up, and that's where that foul occurred. All right, Plumtree misses the first free throw. Officials are paid to stand down there and watch for this stuff. Plumtree, the true freshman out of New Zealand, splits the free throws, knocks down his second. comes from a rugby family. Both his father and brother played rugby. 13:33 to go. We're in the second half. Cats with the ball up by 6. Around to Jed Miller. Picks up the ball at the top of the key. Wow, he's left wide open. Misses the topside 3. King tracks down the rebound to the right corner. Back out to Miller. Around to McMahon. Works his way down to the left baseline into a double team. Throws out to Miller. Back to McMahon. Has it. Looking to figure out what he wants to do. Now puts it on the floor. Into the lane. Kick out King. Right corner 3. Bang! Christian King off the beautiful one-hand pass by Pat McMahon out of the middle of the lane. And Christian King up to 9 points. MSU up by 9. Their largest lead of the day. Lob into the post. Kick out left corner. Plumtree 3. That's good. Plumtree came into play today just 2 of 13 from the three-point line. Miller, he gets free for 3. That's no good. Airballed it, and McMahon couldn't quite save it as he goes in between the cheerleaders who look like they just had their life flash before their eyes as McMahon jumped through them cleanly with no contact. Frenetic pace here. It's kind of what we expected from this team. This is what Cal Poly does. They move that ball up and down the floor. Cal Poly with the ball from left to right. Plumtree hands it off on the left wing. Good, works his way inside, kicks it out, right wing 3. No good. Ooh, that one was airballed, and it's out of bounds going to the Bobcats. Caden Ward, who had a monster first half with 15 points, put a little too much mustard on that one. MSU 61, Cal Poly 55, 12:26 to go, second half. Davian Brown takes it down the right sideline and into the front court. Brown with 5 points. He's just 1 of 9 from the field today. Brown into the lane, throws out to King. Turns to the free throw line, takes it down in the mid post, pivoting on the left foot, puts up a push shot, rimming, no. Jaden Stepp wins the rebound. Wow, what a rebound. Out to the top, McMahon draws the hand check foul on Good. Easy call, Austin Good put both palms right on him. Second foul on Austin Good. Great job by Jaden Stepp to keep that possession alive. In amongst the trees, down to the left block, went up with 2 strong hands off 2 feet to pull that board down. That's how you do it. Seth Amenrud ready to inbound over on the right sideline. Gets out to Brown and makes the play call. Directs with his left hand, throws to Amenrud on the right sideline. Giving to McMahon, top of the key. Out to the left wing for Brown, around to Amenrud on the right wing. Crossing over, down to the right elbow, down to the mid-post, throws out to the top 4 to shoot. Brown with 3, out to King, 2. King steps to his left, fires the 3. No! Just off the iron, and Plumtree has the rebound for the Mustangs. Bundle out to the left wing, turns into the lane, going to the rack. Blocked by Jaden Stepp and a late foul. That's Amenrud who gets tagged for his 3rd. All right, Bobcats got a little hot there, unable to really open up much of a lead. It got as big as 9 points. It's currently at 6. We're going to step aside from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 11:36 to go in the game. Montana State 61, Cal Poly 55. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
The fact that we've been in Montana for over 80 years shows our value and that we are here to stay. I'm Lisa Kelly, president of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana. We strive to be there for our members through all of life's journeys, from having a baby to starting a business to even in later ages when looking for Medicare options. We're there at every moment to support our members in sickness and in health. We're there no matter what. It's beautiful.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle. And a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
11:36 to go in the ball game. Montana State leading at 61-55. We're the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com to find out how. All right, Bobcats opened up as much as a 9-point lead and currently up 61-55 with 11:36 to go in the game. Bondol is at the line out of Slovenia. Just 2 games ago against Fullerton, he put up 37 points and set a program record with 9 3-point makes. Cats did a nice job against Bondol today. And the first free throw is good. 19 points for Pat McMahon on the Bobcat side. Amanrud with 10. This free throw is up and good. MSU with the ball. They move from right to left. Brown crosses over to the right wing. Skip out to the left corner. Amanrud around to King on the left wing. King dribbles to his right. Gives to Brown. He's open. Topside 3. No good. Missed it right. And a foul going after the rebound. And that is Jaden Stepp. His 4th. You like the hustle, though. 11:22 left in the second half, and Cal Poly starting to put together now just a light little run as they've gotten a few stops. Bondol gets the right wing, triggers a 3, in and out. That was pretty open, and Christian King wins a bobbling rebound on the baseline. Bobcats into the front court. Here's Pat McMahon. Turns around into the lane and lost it out of bounds. Going off McMahon. Turnover by the Bobcats. Meanwhile, Caden Ward was complaining over on the other side. He thought he drew an offensive foul from King, and everybody's frustrated now. I'm not, but they are. 11:02 to go in the game. Cal Poly with the ball, trailing by 4. Yeah, Cal Poly on a light little 5-0 run, though, but trying to extend it here. Ward turning down on Miller, gets into the paint, turns, hooks it up, and got it to go. 7-0 run now, and the Bobcat 9-point lead cut to 2. MSU with the ball to our left. Jed Miller has it. Around to Christian King. Rips it down from the right wing. Gets down to the right block. Going to the cup. Bangs it in off the window. That's good from Christian King. He's got 11 in his return. MSU up by 4. Ward takes it down to the right block. Hooks it up. That's no good. King had the defense and the rebound. Here comes MSU. Down the right sideline from right to left. Pat McMahon ahead of steam. Skips it out to the left wing for Amanrud. Works down that left baseline. Triple team. Kick out. King thought about a 3. We got a whistle and a hand check foul on Cal Poly. They're not going to like it, but that's the call. It's absolutely textbook. Ali Azran picks up the foul. You cannot put 2 hands on an offensive player. When they're starting to drive, you just cannot put 2 hands on an offensive player. It's black and white. Put that in a couple years ago to add some more freedom of movement on the offensive side. Bobcats inbound the ball. Gets it into Hodges down on the left baseline. Hodges backing into the mid-post. Gets it out to Amanrud. He's open. His 3. Airballed it. Caught by Miller. 10 to shoot. Miller working out on the right wing. Crossing over. Puts up a 3 ball. That's no good. Amanrud, another offensive rebound. Goes out to McMahon. The Bobcats reset with 9:45 left in the game and a 4-point lead. McMahon over to the right wing. Turns the corner out to the right elbow. Skips out. Here's Amanrud on the drive down to the left block, lays it up. Nobody draws the foul. Couple of offensive rebounds. The Bobcats just banging a sledgehammer on a concrete wall. Austin Good picks up his 3rd foul. And Amanrud going to the line for 2 more free throws where he has made his living. He's got 5 free throw makes out of his 10 points today. And the first free throw is good from Seth Amanrud, who was an 89% free throw shooter a year ago. Played up in Glendive for the Dawson Community College Buccaneers. Next free throw is through. A dozen for Amanrud today. Jeremiah Davis in, Pat McMahon taking a seat with a game-high 19 points. McMahon is 8 of 11 from the field with a pair of Wendy's 3 balls. 9:35 remaining in the second half. Out of the right wing, Vasilich takes it down to the left block, throws out to the left corner. Plumtree, nowhere to go, slings all the way back out to the half-court line for Bondel. Bondel working his way down to the mid-post, back to the basket, turns, hooks, short. Jed Miller had the defense and the rebound. Heavy lifting there by the senior Jed Miller. MSU into the front court. Miller out to the left wing. Throws over to Davis on the right side. Up to the top of the key. Gives to Amonrud. Into the right corner, Miller looking for the post. Now skips to the left corner. King, catch and shoot 3. Got it. Oh, man. What a pass. What a shot. That went from the right wing to the left corner, and Miller hit him in the shooting pocket on the right shoulder. That was a thing of beauty. Bobcats up by 9, matching their largest lead of the day. 8:45 remaining in the game. Out to the left wing, then to the top. Vasilich gets open. Left wing 3. No good. Bobcats got away with one. He's an excellent shooter. King has the rebound, and MSU moves the ball from right to left with 8.5 to go. Trying to extend their largest lead of the day, looking for the first double-digit lead by either team today. Miller at the top. Takes to the free throw line, throws out to the right wing, then into the right corner. King to Amonrud. Takes to the free throw line, spins in the lane, turns, floats, got it. Seth Amonrud finding his spot. He's got 14. MSU up by 11. Coach Logie getting a hand from the officials. Vasilich, almost drew a foul. Throws back up the top. Plumtree, his 3 ball. Back iron, no. And the Bobcats have the rebound on a tip. Stoppage coming. We're at 7:55 to go, second half. MSU with the first double-digit lead of the day, up by 11. Miller gives it over to the left wing for Davis. Bounce down to Hodges. Takes it down into the lane. Around to King. He's open. Right wing 3. Back iron, no. Offensive rebound again. Bobcats clean in the offensive glass here in the second half. Here's Amonrud curling down to the left block. Picks up the dribble and bounces it out to King to reset. 10 to shoot. King on the drive. Gets into the lane. Hop, stop. Kick out. Right corner. Davis. Open 3. Count it! Jeremiah Davis from deep. Timeout Cal Poly. 14-point lead for Montana State. Boy, relentless effort on the glass. The Bobcats plus 5 in the rebounding margin in the second half, and they've got their largest lead of the day. After that, Jeremiah Davis 3. Let's step aside from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 73-59, Montana State leads Cal Poly with 7:21 to go in the ball game. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, pump it up.
If you want variety, great prices, and sales, stop by your local Town Pump. Coors and Miller 18-pack cans and bottles, $18.99. Pump It Up members save an additional $2, only $16.99. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, yeah.
Town Pump is a proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild rivalry series between Montana State and the University of Montana. It's all sports all season long. Look for the special Brawl of the Wild promotions at your local Town Pump as we prepare for the Super Brawl Montana State and Montana on the gridiron on Saturday afternoon. 2 o'clock kickoff. We're on the air at 1 o'clock for that unprecedented semifinal matchup at Bobcat Stadium in the FCS playoffs. Here, the Bobcats on a run. They're on a 12-0 run, leading 73-59 with 7:10 to go in the game. Drive, dunk, and one. Caden Ward comes slicing in from the left wing. A big momentum-grabbing dunk and a touch foul on Hodges. And that'll take us to another pause. So we will step aside again. 7:08 left in the second half. Montana State leading Cal Poly 73-61. Back to the First Interstate Bank broadcast position after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball presented by Learfield.
The power of we believes in you. It advocates for you. It completes your circle. It makes sure you have the strongest circle possible. And with Intermountain Health in yours, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, mobile banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up,
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
From the First Interstate Bank broadcast position, Montana State is leading at 73-61 with 7:08 to go in the ball game. Cal Poly will head to the free throw line here after a foul on Chris Hodges. That sends Caden Ward to the line trying to complete a three-point play. Another one of the guys who's 6'6". Basically, everybody who plays for them is kind of between like 6'6" and 6'8". Ward setting up at the line. That dunk ended a 12-0 run for Montana State. Ward bends at the knees, puts it up, and puts it home. So he completes the three-point play. Ward's up to 20 points now. That's the game high. And Montana State has had their lead cut. Just under 7 minutes to play in the game. Bobcats move the ball around the perimeter. Around to McMahon. Into the lane, now backs it out. Tries the two, and it's good. 75-62, Montana State leading. Out to the right corner, and it's lost. Osron lost it. It's out of bounds. Bobcat ball. The Bobcats able to stop that run. Pat McMahon up to 21 points. And the Cats up 75-62, 6:20 to go in the second half. Bounce down to the left baseline. McMahon back to the basket, trying to back in, spins into a double team, hands it off to Step, tipped, recovered. Davis, middle of the lane, floater, no. Rebound loose, and Cal Poly wins it. Cal Poly moving from left to right. It's crunch time now. Cats have a double-digit lead with 6 minutes to go. You want to finish this thing off, especially with that blown lead at Oral Roberts from about 2 weeks ago still maybe in the back of their mind. Osron doubled, jump pass, way out to the right wing. Ward has it, takes it down to the right block, back to the basket, working on Jeremiah Davis. Works into the lane, fall away jumper, and a foul on the jump shot. Jeremiah Davis called for the foul on the defense. And that's the fourth foul on Davis.
His
Third foul.
He got over 8.
So everybody getting organized here as Ward goes back to the line. And he'll have 2 free throws here with 5:43 to go in the game. The free throw is up. And good. Touched the rim a few times before it fell in. Which schools will win the Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the upcoming year? Check out how your favorite school is doing at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Winners announced in June 2026. Learfield Directors Cup powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics. Next free throw is no good. King pulls down the rebound. The Bobcats have the ball up 75-63 with 5:35 to go in the second half. Ball moving around the perimeter for MSU. King takes it down to the left block. Skip pass out to Ammanrud, around to Miller, and then around to the left wing. McMahon thought about a 3, turned it down, now crosses over, lost his footing a bit, recovers and gets it out to Miller. 6 to shoot. Miller with a lefty dribble down to the left baseline 4. Jump pass to the right corner. King, he's open, dials it up, misses the 3. Offensive rebound by Hodges. Those out to the right wing. Ammanrud was open, turned it down, weaves into the lane, kicks it out. Extra pass to Miller, turns it down. Bobcats passing some good shots, looking for a great shot. 8 to shoot. Miller out on the right wing. Those to the top for King. 4, works his way into the lane, stops on the block, banks it up. No! Ooh, just a little too strong off the glass. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Musa works his way into the paint. Jump pass picked off. Pat McMahon with a steal on the move from right to left. McMahon 2-on-1. Bounce to Ammanrud. Bobbled it. Gets it off to King, who's hustling down the floor. He recovers the ball, and King lays it in. Great hustle by Christian King. Turning that from a 2-on-1 to a 3-on-1, and they needed every bit of it. Osron down to the right baseline. Double team. Brings it out. Picks up the dribble. Long skip pass. Tipped by Miller. Saved by Ward. Out to Musa, catch and shoot, contested 3. Ooh, and it's good. Musa scraping the sky with that high arcing shot. Musa up to 10 points now. MSU up by 11, 4:05 to go in the game. Remember, this is a Cal Poly team that plays with a lot of possessions, so they can eliminate a double-digit lead in a flash. Hodges has it out on the right wing. Hands off for Miller, working out on the right sideline. Stows the dribble beyond the perimeter. 6 to shoot. Out to King. Dials up a 3. Ooh, in and out. That touched every part of the inside of the rim. 3:40 left in the game. Cal Poly trying to make it a single-digit game. Moose on the drive, gets in deep. Jump pass out to the right wing. Bondel gets inside, banks it up. That's no good. Tip back, no. Fight for the rebound. The Bobcats win it. McMahon had the defense. What an effort by McMahon to go straight up in the air and contest that shot. He gets the rebound, and the Bobcats are going to use a timeout. Settle things down. Cats up by 11 more. Good ball by Pat McMahon, and the Bobcats doing a lot of work on the offensive glass, and they're +4 in the rebounding margin in the second half, and that has been a massive part of the Bobcats opening up a double-digit lead. All right, let's step aside for the First Interstate Bank. 3:23 to go in the second half. It's Montana State 77, Cal Poly 66. Back after this, you're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Ready to upgrade your space? Choose the local experts at Futura Cabinetry Inc. With over 50 years of experience, no job is too small. From cabinets and counters to closets and full installations, we deliver exceptional craftsmanship at the best pricing in town. Come meet your neighbors at Bozeman's Best Cabinet Shop, Futura Cabinetry Inc. Quality, value, and experience you can trust.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
There is a local ranch just outside of Boise, Idaho, that has masterfully bred Japanese Wagyu cattle with American Angus cattle. Now this American-style Wagyu beef is available to you and your family. Rosars presents Snake River American-style Wagyu beef. Snake River Farms beef is famously found in many exclusive 5-star steak restaurants. Snake River Farms, available at your local neighborhood Rosars.
See every pulse-pounding, buzzer-beating play in astounding detail with a patient experience that's second to none. Experienced doctors and advanced technology. Vance Thompson Vision, the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats, is your home for laser vision correction. Learn more at VanceThompsonVision.com. Bobcats doing a nice job against this strong offensive Cal Poly. The Mustangs shooting 39% from the field. That's 5 percentage points lower than their season average. Bobcats up by 11. It's Montana State 77, Cal Poly 66. 3:23 to go in the game. Can the Bobcats close this out and earn another hard-fought road D1 win against an even opponent? King fires it into the post. Hodges makes the catch, contested down to the right block. Turns, hooks, rimming, short, and a foul as Hodges came over the back going after the rebound. And Hodges picks up his 4th. That's a big foul. That sends Cal Poly all the way down the floor for a pair of free throws. Bobcats trying to get to 5-7. One more non-D1 game at home on Monday afternoon. That'll be a 1 o'clock start. We'll be on the air for that at 12:30 if you can't make it out. So Cats could, if they find a way to finish this off, be just a game under 500 going into Big Sky play. That's pretty good. And then you'd need 14 regular season wins to get to 20 regular season wins, which would be the first in the now third year of the Coach Logie era. They've been close a couple times in those first 2 seasons. All right, a couple guys tucking in their jerseys. Musa ready to go at the stripe. This will be a 1-1. And the front end is good. Musa hasn't had much today, coming off a 31-point performance last time out in their loss against Riverside, which is a conference game. Next free throw is good. Musa hits them both. He's an 84% free throw shooter. And the Bobcats have their lead cut to single digits, up by 9. MSU 77, Cal Poly 68, 3:04 remaining in the ballgame. Around to the left corner, Miller's open for 3. Off the inside of the iron, and the rebound won by Cal Poly. Good look. Bobcats shooting under 30% from 3 today. Pass tipped and bobbled, recovered by Cal Poly. Bondo steps back at the top, guarded by King, and picks up the dribble. Gets it out to Ward, who's left around a screen. Ward dials up a deep 3. That's no good. Amonroud with a rebound. The Bobcats have the ball. Amonroud has 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists today. King leading the way on the glass. He's got 8 rebounds and 16 points in his return from injury. King, double team trap, and a timeout called by Coach Logie. Yeah, King got kind of trapped in a funny spot, and that forced Logie into the timeout. Bobcats have 1 left. Cal Poly has 2. 19 fouls on the Cats and 6 on the Mustangs. 2:25 to go in the game. MSU up 77-68 despite a 2-minute scoring drought. 4 Bobcats in double figures. That's the formula. McMahon has 21 points, tied for the game high. 16 points from Christian King, 14 from Amonroud, 11 from Davis, 6 from Jed Miller, who's not had a good shooting night. He's 2 of 10 from the three-point line. And Davian Brown, who's been one of the more consistent scorers, 5 points, 1 of 8 from 3. So Miller and Brown, a combined 3 of 18 from the three-point line. You're not going to see that very often. Both those guys well over 40%. Brown's at 46% from 3. So they'll regress to the mean upward for sure. Whether it's this game or the next. Bobcats have the ball. Miller throws down to McMahon. Down to the left block. Throws up to the top. Around to Miller. Takes it down to the mid-post. Throws up to the top. Jump pass underneath. King makes the catch. Lays it. No, but he'll draw the foul and go to the line for 2. That ball got up off the glass. Sat on the rim for a moment. kind of took a look around this small high school-style gym and fell away, not going down. The foul was on Caden Ward, his third. And Christian King will go to the line. His first free throw is no good. MSU missing their first free throw of the second half. That was only their fourth free throw of the second half after they had 17 in the first half. Oh, next free throw's no good. King missed them both. 2:09 remaining. Musa, quick topside three. That's no good. Rebound tipped, fought, loose, out of bounds. And it's staying on Cal Poly. That was Tarlach who won the hustle for the ball. 2:04 remaining, 9-point lead for MSU. They're putting a full 20 on the shot clock. And you can tell this coaching staff wants this one. This is an important game. MSU trying to finish on a high note against their D1 non-con opponents. Pass into the corner, bobble, tipped, it's loose now up to the top. We got a whistle and a foul on Ammanrud. And Coach Logie can't believe it. I wouldn't mind seeing a replay. That's going to give Cal Poly 2 free throws. So if you're on the ground and a player trips over you, that's going to be a foul. That was the explanation Coach Logie just got. That's the 4th foul on Ammanrud. It's a good hustle by Montana State and didn't get a look at the replay. Ward's free throw is good. So Cal Poly has a chance to score here with the clock stopped. It's an 8-point advantage for MSU with one more free throw coming. Ward already at 22 points looking for more, and he finds it. 23 points for Ward. 7-point advantage for MSU as the offense has gone cold. Who's going to get the Cats a much-needed bucket? Trapped in the backcourt. Miller uses a timeout, and that's the last timeout for Montana State, and it comes with 1:58 remaining. Miller took himself into a bad spot. And so the Bobcats into their last timeout now. And it's going to be a real tough spot to inbound the basketball in that far corner. With 1:58 remaining on the First Interstate Bank out-of-town scoreboard. Only one other Big Sky game going. And Northern Colorado with a heck of a game at number 19, Texas Tech. Texas Tech winning that one 101-90. So Northern Colorado loses by 11 against the Red Raiders. And Lawan Watts, former Eastern Washington Eagle, had 36 for Texas Tech. He went from Eastern Washington, Watts did, to Washington State last year under David Riley when he moved from Eastern to Washington State, and then transfers from Washington State now to Texas Tech. So we're in a timeout here with 1:58 to go in the ball game. MSU leading 77-70. Trying to finish this thing off despite some cold shooting down the stretch. They're 1 of 7 from the field. Brown and Miller are definitely due. They're combined 3 of 21 from the field. They've gotten plenty. Pat McMahon's got 21. King's got 16 in his return from injury. Ammanrud's got 14 with half of those at the free throw line. Jeremiah Davis hit a timely 3. He's got 11. MSU plus 1 on the glass in the second half. The offensive rebounding has been big down the stretch, although Cal Poly is actually plus 4 in second chance points. All right, tough spot to inbound the basketball, kind of in the corner in your defensive side, so that far right sideline. Trying to get it in. King looking, gets it into Miller. He's deep back at his own baseline. Got to hurry here. Spins back, lost it. Needs to get it up. Don't have a timeout, and a 10 count. So the Bobcats unable to break that half-court line. The Bobcats need to stop. 1:52 remaining in the game. Bobcats with a backcourt or a 10 count violation. And now Cal Poly has a chance to cut into this 7-point deficit. Bondel trying to drive in on the lefty dribble, gets inside, and a foul. Bondel jumped into King, and King picks up the foul. Tight whistle day, so jump into your defender, and you got a chance to get a call. Davian Brown will check in for some extra handles. So Peter Bondel out of Slovenia. He's an 88% free throw shooter. And the first one is good. It's a 6-point game. So we've got a 2-possession game now. Brown in, Davis off. Big free throw here. The shot is up. And good. Hit the rim a couple of times before it fell in. All right, Bobcats got to break this press. Leading by 5. Run to the baseline. King. Oh, just got knocked out by the Cal Poly defender, Tarlach. Tarlach saying King put it into his hand. And now the officials are talking about it. Well, Tarlach was right on top of things. Oh, yeah, no, he reached across that baseline. Yeah. King didn't move the ball into the Cal Poly defender. All right, so the Bobcats get one shot. They pick the shooter. It's Jed Miller. And then the Cats get to inbound it again. So that's a huge mistake by Tarlach. And did see the replay. Totally clean by King. It was just a mistake by Varlach to reach in across the baseline. So Miller at the free throw line, and it's good. Miller, who's had an abysmal shooting night by his standards, 2 of 11, steps the line for his first and only free throw so far of the night and drills it just when you need it to make it a 6-point game. That's a massive shot by Jed Miller with 1:45 to go in the game. Bobcats get to inbound again. King has the running baseline. Moving to his right, now to his left, gets it in. Brown, he's triple teamed, gets it back to King, and King throws ahead to Amon-Rud. And the Bobcats slow it down. Had a streaking Pat McMahon, turned him down. Back to Amon-Rud as the Bobcats try to burn some clock. Leading by 6 with the ball, 1:30 remaining. All right, now they're going to play straight up. Miller has the ball. 10 to shoot. Miller initiates the offense. He moves to his left over to the wing. Crosses over into the lane. Stops. Kicks out. King. Right corner. 4 to shoot. King into the lane. 2. King pivots. Floats. Off the rim. No. Rebound tipped out. 1 by Cal Poly. They get the stop down by 6. Bondel at the top. Hands it off. Ward has had the hot hand. Drives in. Lays it up. Good. And a timeout called by Cal Poly with 64 seconds left. That's a quick bucket from Caden Ward, who's got 25 today. 1:03 left, 4-point advantage for MSU. Bobcats just need a bucket. We've seen this a couple of times this year where Montana State needs a layup or a bucket or something late in these games. Where can they go? Who can they rely on in this moment? With the Bobcats up by 4. 78-74 Montana State. 1:03 on the clock, and I think they're double checking that clock right now. Cal Poly right now on an 11-1 run. MSU led by as many as 14 with 4.5 remaining. Cats have been battle-tested this season. Tight games all season. And Montana State trying to learn how to close, learn how to win, up 78-74. King will inbound. He'll have that running baseline again. And quickly a foul on Cal Poly. Troy Plumtree picks up the second foul of his day. The Bobcats will go to the line for a pair of free throws. And it is Pat McMahon going to the line. McMahon 73% from the free throw line this season. And 1 of 4 today. Despite that, he's got 21 points. Front end of the 1-and-1. It's good, right when they needed it. That's some impressive stuff from Pat McMahon, who starts 1 of 4 from the free throw line, knocks that front end of the 1-and-1 down. to make it a 5-point game, now to make it a 6-point game. That is no good off the front iron. 22 points for Pat McMahon, 5-point lead for the Cats, 1 minute remaining, handoff at the top. Musa dials up a topside three, and they call a foul on Pat McMahon. Bumped into Musa, who needed nothing more than a stiff wind to fall over. He's been doing that all night. McMahon didn't argue. Colossal call, second foul on McMahon. And Pat sends Musa to the line for 3. And Cal Poly has a chance to make a one-possession game, as Montana State has not hit a field goal in almost 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Musa hits the free throw. He's got 2 more. Man, what a game again. We're just seeing some of that offense seize up a little bit late for Montana State. Got to find a way to stay consistent down the stretch. Second free throw is good. Brown in. Jeremiah Davis off. So it's Miller, Brown, McMahon, King, and Almanrud. Musa again. The third is no good. Rebound tipped in the air, and Bondell wins it deep in the left corner in a 3-point game. Montana State leads with 51 seconds left. Musa turns into the lane, spins to the right shoulder, lost it. It's out of bounds, and it is staying with Cal Poly, but great defense by Jed Miller. Jeremiah Davis quickly check it back in. Davian Brown to the bench. So Cats up 3, Mustangs with the ball, a dynamite 3-point shooting team with 47 seconds left. Man, oh man, how does this one finish? Vasilich sends it into the right corner. Bondell backing it out. 8 to shoot, working on Almanrud. Lost it for a moment, recovers. 5 to shoot, backing in, posting up into the lane. 3, spins to the left shoulder. 2, hooks it home. We got a 1-point game. Timeout, Cal Poly, their last of the game. Montana State still has the lead. They're up 79-78. Can't hang your head here with 36 seconds to go. What a possession we have coming up now. Bondell beat Almanrud. Just one-on-one, working his way down into the paint. Bondell with 14 points now, 10 of those in the second half. Now, Montana State has missed 7 of their last 8 shots, have not hit a field goal in 4 minutes. They have not hit a field goal since they went up by 14 points with 4:37 to go. Since then, nothing but free throws. That's it. And only 2 of them at that. So for Montana State, you got to score. You got to find a way to score. You had a 14-point lead with 77 points at the 4:37 mark and no field goal since. So what is Coach Logie drawing up here? Who gets the ball? How do the Bobcats find at least one more bucket? You got to have one. If you get one, even if it's a 2, well, now you're thinking you're good, and worst case scenario would be overtime. So a 2 or a 3 is fine. Get your best shot. And remember, Montana State has been very, very good on the offensive glass down the stretch. If you do miss it, make sure you're crashing the glass and getting some good work in here. No timeouts on either side. 10 team fouls on the Cats, 8 on the Mustangs. 36 seconds left. And it's 79-78. Montana State trying to earn a Big West win. Trying to go above 500 against common mid-major opponents. Got to go the length of the floor. We'll see the full court press again here from Cal Poly, which has been quite effective today. Christian King has the honors of inbounding it with a running baseline. Gets it into Brown. He's deep in the corner. No timeouts, remember. Needs to get through the double team. He does. Throws ahead. Pat McMahon into the front court. He's going to the rack. Euro step and dunks it with 2 hands. Pat McMahon breaks the drought and makes it a 3-point game with a 2-hand slam. 25 seconds left. Shot clock dark. Cal Poly into the front court. Bondel throws up to Moose at the top of the key. Works his way into the lane. Going to the rack. Puts up a runner. Rimming. Yes. Musa got it to go. 1-point lead for MSU. Looking to inbound the ball with 18 seconds left. King to inbound. No timeouts. Gets it into Brown. Moving down the right sideline. Weaves between 2 defenders. Throws ahead. Pat McMahon. Free rush to the rack. 2-hand slam. Pat McMahon.
just what the doctor ordered. Pat McMahon hoping to try to finish it off. 3-point lead, 5 seconds left in the game. Handoff Moose at the top. 3, puts up a 3 to tie. No! 1 second left. Doesn't get it off. Got blocked. Game over. Cats win it. Pat McMahon, the closer. 2 straight two-hand slams by Pat McMahon. And that's what finishes off the Bobcat victory. Wow! Heck of a resilient performance by Montana State, and they get this thing done. The Bobcats had 4.5 minutes without a field goal, and it was Pat McMahon, the recipient of a couple of beautiful passes to break the press, who put down a couple of dunks and finishes out a Bobcat victory. My goodness, that is how you get it done. 83-80, Montana State beats Cal Poly. They remain perfect against the Mustangs, and a big sigh of relief from Coach Logie as he walks back to the locker room now. Well done, Montana State. They get the victory today, 83-80. We'll take a break. Back after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Debilitating joint pain can keep you from doing the things you love most. At Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, we take a holistic approach to your orthopedic surgery, combining state-of-the-art orthopedic capabilities with whole health optimization. We'll work with you to identify and address any medical issues prior to your surgery. Our optimized health approach ensures your surgery is just the beginning of a new, pain-free life. Explore more at bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Great houses start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage with Sarah Kelzer and team at Rate. She is Bozeman's trusted mortgage specialist with 20 years experience that knows the neighborhood. We have great rates and personalized home lending solutions, and our decisions are made quickly so you can move into your dream home sooner. Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Call Sarah at 406-580-6604 or apply online. Equal housing lender subject to credit approval. NMLS number 400361.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up,
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 50 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 50 years. Go Cats!
Bobcat Basketball has been brought to you by Door Tech, raising the door on quality, Montana State University, Mountains and Mines, and by Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, this is Bobcat Postgame.
Boy, it wasn't easy, but the Bobcats got it done. They win 83-80. Pat McMahon back-to-back two-hand dunks
completes his 26-point day, and Montana State survives. They were up by 14 with 4.5 minutes to go. They did not hit a field goal for 4.5 minutes until that very last 30-second stretch, and Montana State gets the win today, 83-80. The Bobcats improved to 5-8 heading into their final non-conference game at home on Monday. Cal Poly falls to 5-7. All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk to head coach Matt Logie here in just a bit, but first a timeout. Montana State wins at 83-80. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Contact Bozeman State Farm agent Dan Rust today.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
It's the season of home improvement, and Williams Plumbing will help you tackle the big stuff. Are old roots clogging your sewer line? Williams has the tools to fix it. Have you checked your septic system lately? We have the knowledge and experience to maintain or repair it. Looking to install a yard hydrant? We'll do it promptly and professionally. Don't sweat the big stuff. Call Williams Plumbing today.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins Lumber believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins Lumber, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
Qdoba Bozeman is a proud partner of the Montana State Bobcats. Make your winning play at Qdoba. Show your spirit with your own salad, quesadilla, bowl, burrito, or nachos, and all your favorite toppings. Score big and add free guac and queso to your entree anytime, any day. Hungry yet? Stop by Qdoba at 855 South 29th Avenue right after the game for the ultimate flavor MVP.
We are back at Cal Poly as Montana State wins it 83-80. Couple of late dunks by Pat McMahon. Keaton Gillogly alongside head coach Matt Logie. Coach, congratulations on the win. Had that big lead with about 4 minutes to go. Found a way to get this thing done. Overall, I mean, this feels like it was one of those really tough victories mentally. This was a mentally tough win you guys got today. What did you think?
Yeah, I'm really proud of our guys. It's been a long non-conference season on the road. This has been an especially emotional week with what's been going on, and we were playing for Waka and Butch tonight. Our guys have done everything about the process the way you want them to. We haven't got all the breaks that we've wanted sometimes, and we just needed one thing to go right in those last 3 or 4 minutes and finally got them to miss. But we played really good basketball today. Our defensive discipline, this is a really good offensive basketball team, and to hold them under 40% from the field and only 8 3-pointers for the game is just tremendous work. And, you build a lead and you have a little bit of a buffer there at the end. And you can learn a lot through winning, too. And that's what we finally got a chance to experience tonight. And I'm really happy for the guys. They deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely. And getting Christian King back today, it's got to be real nice to have a kid like that back on the floor. Seemed to really help things out today.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good player. He would have made a difference the last few weeks in some of the games that we had. And unfortunately, we didn't have him. But he worked hard to get back and be available for tonight and came up big.
Also, the point guard played today, obviously, for Jed Miller and Davian Brown. A lot of the shots didn't necessarily fall, but Miller just one free throw today, and boy, that was a crucial one down the stretch. It did seem like it wasn't perfect, but to stay tough, mentally ready like that, especially for Jed, those are the types of things you need if you're going to win games throughout the year.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Jed hit a couple threes there back-to-back that were big for a confidence boost for our team, the pull-up three in transition. And so sometimes it's the timing, not the volume. We said at halftime this game was going to be won on the defensive end of the floor, and when it's 83-80, you don't always think it's that way. But there were so many possessions in the game, 129 possessions. So it was done on the defensive end, and our guys really stepped up to the challenge.
Yeah, you held them 5 percentage points under their per-game average from the field and held them 7 percentage points under their per-game average from 3. Coach, appreciate the time. Heck of a win. Let's do it one more time on Monday before we take our holiday break.
Sounds good. Go Cats. See you at the football game Saturday.
Looking forward to that, too. All right, we're taking a break. Bobcats win at 83-80 against Cal Poly. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
See every play, every big win, every Cats moment with the clarity you deserve. At Vance Thompson Vision, our team specializes in LASIK and cataract surgery to help restore and improve your vision. Because when it comes to cheering for the Bobcats, you don't want to miss a thing. Vance Thompson Vision is proud to be the official LASIK and cataract provider of Montana State Bobcat Athletics. Learn more and book your consultation today at VanceThompsonVision.com.
Looking for the perfect place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Bobcat win? Come on down to Rib & Chop House. We have locations in Bozeman, Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Livingston, where premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs meet unmatched hospitality. Starting January 6th, join us on Tuesday nights at 6:30 in Bozeman for great food and fanfare with the Cat Chat Coaches Show. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching with friends, do it with flavor. Rib & Chop House, proud partner of Montana State. Go Cats!
Great houses start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage with Sarah Kelzer and team at Rate. She is Bozeman's trusted mortgage specialist with 20 years experience that knows the neighborhood. We have great rates and personalized home lending solutions, and our decisions are made quickly so you can move into your dream home sooner. Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Call Sarah at 406-580-6604 or apply online. Equal housing lender subject to credit approval. NMLS number 400361.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Montana State Athletics. Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids, and adults can also be kids, and new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
The fact that we've been in Montana for over 80 years shows our value and that we are here to stay. I'm Lisa Kelly, president of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana. We strive to be there for our members through all of life's journeys, from having a baby to starting a business to even in later ages when looking for Medicare options. We're there at every moment to support our members in sickness and in health. We're there no matter what. It's beautiful.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Back to the postgame show as Montana State gets the victory today. This one was not easy, but win's a win. Heck of a dub for the Bobcats, and they get this victory 83-80. All right, before we go any further, it's time now to take a listen to our First Security Bank highlights of the game. We can take a listen to those right now. Handoff up at the top. Vasilich to the left wing. Got blocked. Oh, Seth Amenrud came in with the deny. Bobcats moving the other way from left to right. Christian King down underneath. Lays it in and one. Now picks up the dribble, steps through, and lost it. Jeremiah Davis with tremendous defense. The Bobcats come the other way. King throws to Davis. He's into the lane. Rises, lays it. Good and one. That is no good. Hit the rim and backboard. Offensive rebound by Hodges. Around to Brown. Left corner again. Oh, yeah. The offensive rebound by Chris Hodges. The assist by Pat McMahon. And the Wendy's three ball from Davian Brown. Tied again and stolen. Jed Miller in transition. Slows it down. Transition right wing three. Bang! Jed Miller, welcome to the score sheet. At long last gets his first bucket. He was getting frustrated. And it was own defense that turns into a three. Getting himself inside. We got a whistle and an offensive foul. How about that? Jeremiah Davis putting the seatbelt on. Oh, that's how you lock him down. Jump pass picked off. Pat McMahon with a steal on the move from right to left. McMahon 2-on-1. Bounce to Amaru. Bobbled it. Gets it off to King, who's hustling down the floor. He recovers the ball, and King lays it in. Great hustle by Christian King, turning that from a 2-on-1 to a 3-on-1, and they needed every bit of it. No timeouts, remember. Needs to get through the double team. He does. Throws ahead. Pat McMahon into the front court. He's going to the rack. Euro step and dunks it with two hands. Pat McMahon breaks the drought and makes it a 3-point game with a two-hand slam. King to inbound. No timeouts. Gets it into Brown. Moving down the right sideline. Weaves between two defenders. Throws ahead. Pat McMahon. Free rush to the rack. Two-hand slam. Pat McMahon. Those were our First Security Bank highlights of the game. Montana State gets the win 83-80. All right, one more break to get to, and then we'll wrap it up. Again, Bobcats win at 83-80. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball, presented by Learfield.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you.